Hello, 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 and welcome to Q&A Thursday, or rather Q&A Turkey Day, because it's not exactly Thursday. And there's our guest of the hour, Levi Gates. Welcome.
Well, we can't start a Turkey Day feast.
It's true, but you know, the clock is a clock, so I got to honor that.
I understand.
Anyway,
I thought I was faster than that.
you thought you were fast, all right. Okay, so here we are, hanging out at our wonderful Thanksgiving feast
delicious
table.
banquet in memoriam of our very own Anthony Fisher.
Turkey
so
Fisher.
Sad. He died doing what he loved, eating turkey.
Well, you know, there comes a time the bells start tolling.
He didn't die. He's home with his family. We told you guys that yesterday.
We're way off. So welcome, everybody. Nice to see you all here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Wednesday as well, leading up to that all-time classic hangout sesh with the family.
Very, very excited for it.
Some that you love.
So much so.
Some
I think
that you love but don't necessarily like. There's plenty of that too. But you know what?
I'm getting a little started right now.
Look at him. He's eating.
I'm going to put a little butter on
this
my
is real
buns
food,
here.
By the way. It's a prop, but it's cold because it's been sitting here
a while. That's right, Dane. So the startup here, to give everybody some context, obviously it's night before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Afternoon, you guys are probably home. Maybe you're already cooking. Maybe you already got the food going. You know, maybe you got those folks getting their turkeys brined, you know, getting everything ready to rock and roll for the big day. Well, we thought, what could we do for our team members? And because we need to clean the house before the big party, we wanted to show you guys at least a little bit of what's going on. Obviously, we've got our big Black Friday sale started today. So while you're hopefully maybe getting that place ready, you can check out the Black Friday sale going on right now at the Rag Company. 20% off almost everything in the store with some amazing doorbusters. We have 16 doorbuster items. And if you heard my video from this morning, I said them all. You can check them all out. But this is the perfect time. If you've been meaning to buy, I saw Jamie the Cleaner posted earlier today in our group about Stekada.
Yeah.
You know, people complain that Stekada's too much money. Well, today it's 40% off. That's
Have you smelled it? It smells like money.
Oh, it's amazing. Saves you money just by buying it.
No, something
makes
like that.
It makes more money. So we've got Stekada. We yesterday we worked on your van.
True.
I used a little of the elephant leather to make your new van seats supple.
We did.
And fresh again. And we used elephant from Color Lock. You can pick that up today. 40% off. That's the crazy thing. So lots of products that maybe you guys haven't tried or haven't used yet. We've got some great deals on them, and we're very excited to be able to bring all that to you, plus the new limited edition sticker.
It's a cool sticker. It's clean.
Very clean, very simple. So here's the deal. Black Friday is our largest sale of the year. So we thought we need to be prepared. We need to be ready. So our packing team has been doing they built an entire battle plan on how to handle today. So we wanted to take our super chat money and put it to good use.
So you guys have been paying into the super chats with your, super chats that you've been doing over the course of the last year or so. And, you know, we wanted to pay it forward. So, you know, we decided it wasn't just for us.
No. So we went and ordered from our friends at Cracker Barrel. We ordered a Thanksgiving feast to, you know, really wow them. And give them, oh, dang it, it froze.
I was going to say, nice freeze frame.
Basically, we got them a full spread Thanksgiving feast the day before Thanksgiving, because you never know. Sometimes people may not have turkey for Thanksgiving, or maybe they've never, expected to have, that's not something they do.
Right.
But they've always wanted it. And this way we thought, why not give them some turkey, give them some cheer.
Yeah.
So we got turkey, we got mashed potatoes, we got some green beans, we got some stuffing, we got some rolls, we got some pumpkin pie.
The mix you know and love.
Yeah, so the whole team, the whole company has been over there mowing down, enjoying a little Thanksgiving feast, courtesy of you guys. You, our listeners, are the ones that paid for this, so we're very thankful for it, and we appreciate you guys always tuning in every Thursday for every Q&A, and today is no different, even though it's Wednesday. So we got our little turkey fixins and dinner and stuff here. We got our beverages ready to go. Dane, what'd you put in your glass? That looks very nice.
I have some of that drink. Mountain Dew, I believe. Is it Kickstart or is it the Rise? It's the Rise,
nice.
I think.
I'm going to put Squirt in my glass.
Okay. Squirting in your glass.
Little
All
zero
right.
sugar. Yeah, that's what I like to do on Thanksgiving. Sometimes it's a party trick.
Who are we to stop?
It's a party
you, right?
trick, right? And then I got my Diet Pepsi, of course. But that Maud Hatter, one
Thank
of
you,
our
Maud.
Packers, saying, I do have to say it was delicious. She was impressed at the amount of food there was.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, she said, this is too much. You guys bought too much food. There's not that many employees. And I said, there are. We're going to feed them all. That's
Yeah.
the goal.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Now it's moving.
And it's playing.
Now you guys can
Okay.
see exactly as we're getting ready. There was some, that was sweet potatoes, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, green beans. We had turkey. We had pie. We had fried apples. We
Inside
had
those
turkey
tins.
gravy. We still have, like, Dane, what's crazy is under the table there, that's 4 more pies under there.
Oh, my God.
We have a lot of pumpkin pie. So needless to
Nice.
say, we've got perfect amount of turkey Thanksgiving leftovers
We're going to be fine.
for the crew.
We're gonna
that is going to be
survive.
working through
Yeah.
Black Friday, packing orders, getting that stuff. So they've got food to keep them fed, keep them full, satiated, happy,
Yeah.
and can enjoy the rest of the weekend. But again, we couldn't have done it without you guys and the super chats, and so we really appreciate it. It was our way of giving back to the staff that's literally packing the orders, but also showing that we're really trying to use those super chats for good. Not just, maybe a Dane eats here and there.
Yeah.
We wanted to have some fun with it and do something a little different for everybody.
Now,
So,
one extra caveat. You notice we have an empty chair in between us. Yes, Anthony's gone again. I
Yeah.
swear to God. Anyway, he's
he's
gone
smart.
today.
He is smart. He's
But-
using up his days off.
This chair will not stay empty this whole show. We will have guests.
Oh, what kind of guest?
Well, you may recognize him. You may find him familiar. You may not find him familiar. However, you have interacted with him if you've ever bought something from us. So that is something important to consider.
That's right. We're bringing the staff in.
That's right. We're bringing in the crew. So,
Yeah.
you can say hi. Perhaps you could say thank you if you've ever placed an order that they helped out with. And they can tell you a little bit about, what things are like on the other side, if it's packing stuff, all that. So, we're throwing it out there. So we want you guys to, show them a nice little warm welcome.
Well, and the goal was to, I had to put my feet down. I feel like I'm dancing on this chair. The goal is we asked the packing team, whoever felt comfortable being able to be on camera.
Not everybody likes to be on
Not
camera.
everybody likes to
I
be on
get it.
camera, but we wanted to make it comfortable for them. And so then we just said, hey, anybody that wants to come on, please come on. And we put it out to the group. And I think we're going to get probably 15 or so out of there.
About a quarter after is when we're supposed to start seeing the first wave come through. So we'll see who shows up.
Yeah, but let's get started with this Q&A, Dane.
All right, let's do it. So I got 3 pages of stuff already, starting with Jankus detailing, saying, what is the difference between G-Technic I1 and I1AB, antibacterial?
Yeah, so that's it. It's antibacterial.
That is exactly it. To which Nate Marcy answers,
there you go.
There you go.
AB has antibacterial killing technology, so anything is treated with it kill bacteria. I1 does not do that. Exactly. That's it. Thank you, Nate, for the assist. Man, my phone is like blowing up. Hold on a second. That's my wife.
Okay. Grant Hawtrey following up here saying, Levi doing the ads like Homer as a lazy writer. All right, yeah.
Thank you, guys. That was actually a really fun video I got to do with
You
Glenn
look like
here.
you were having fun.
We were having a blast. I laughed so hard. I think I almost lost my voice.
You
We were
channeled
yelling
your inner
so
Billy
much.
Mays and you
Yeah.
made it happen. So
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. That was great. We got Hans here. Go ahead.
Hello, and word up from the Netherlands, aka Stroopwafel land. So that was the one thing I was bummed about, Hans. We were there last year, or the beginning of the year, this spring, and we didn't at all take advantage of the fresh Stroopwafels being made on the streets of Amsterdam.
Right. That was a missed opportunity. We kind of screwed up there.
Should
I
have
gotta
done
be
it.
honest.
Should have done it. Could have gotten lots of photos of
Yeah.
us, enjoying Stroopwafels.
Yeah.
Spending time together. It is what it is.
That's on
anyway,
us, though.
let's go
Our
on to the
bad.
next one.
Alex Dewar.
This is a beautiful spread. Did everybody get this kind of layout when they ate theirs? Because I feel like
were
a king.
plastic and paper plates. They made this
okay.
decorative because they
Don't-
knew it was going to be on camera. So
Oh,
to be
yeah.
fair, I already ate mine off of a paper plate. This is kind of for show.
This is a second lunch
Yeah,
for
no,
me.
this
I already
is-
had 2 slices of pumpkin pie.
I'm on my diet. You may have to have my plate.
I guess I could do that.
You know,
All
you've got a big stomach. You
Alex
can handle
saying,
it.
love the commercial. Have a great weekend with the fams. Overeating and dusting off the stretchy pants.
Dude, we
So that-
started today.
I'm very excited. We should have worn stretchy pants today, Dane.
I wore stretchy waistband
God
pants.
dang it. I should have done that.
I was thinking ahead. I knew there
I
was
got my
going to be food
seatbelt
today.
I got my seatbelt belt on.
I got my Dixon
So.
belt on. So
that's good.
Yeah, there's
That's
that. All right, moving on. We got Mike C.
Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving. How do you best compare H9 to the last cut in terms of cut and finish and the overall experience? So, Mike, great question. H9 is a pure, it's a compound. It's a heavy cutting compound. The goal of the product is to be used on a rotary, where last cut is more of a pad-dependent cut. H9 doesn't have the capability yet to be able to do kind of the same stuff that last cut does. I've had some great talks with Michael Vincent, who's the chemist of Koch for their compound line, and we've had some really good talks on that kind of stuff. He's very impressed with last cut. He says it does things that he's surprised others
That's why
don't.
we continue to be fans of it.
But H9V2 that's coming out, that they launched at SEMA, is supposed to be able to do a little bit better job finishing, but is also formulated to be able to be used more in different tool throws.
Okay, so a little more
Basically.
versatile.
Yeah, a little more versatile. So I can't believe Glenn decorated this.
She does an amazing job.
That kid can become an interior decorator, as far as I'm concerned.
Set her mind to it. She can do any of that stuff.
Yeah, she makes great commercials.
Yep.
And does great table placements.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
No, it's
Truly impressive. Are these real? Oh my gosh, they are. Holy cow.
I mean, wow.
Okay.
Okay. And he wanted to throw a note in there.
Also, Levi, I think you have potentially a great career ahead of you as an infomercial guy. You really put your heart and soul into that sale. Thank you. I had a lot of fun with it, that's for sure.
Yes.
Nathan Salm saying happy Thursday Eve. Happy
Same to you,
Thursday,
Nathan.
Nathan. Appreciate it.
Dracula detail.
And Drac coming in saying this is some Sims menu music. I love it.
Don't you love Simlish? All right. Then we got, here we go. Rissa.
Carissa saying, just saying hi, I'm doing a Zoom thing. I love my mystery box. Thank you. You guys are the best. Nice sale, by the way.
Glad you enjoyed
Thank you, Carissa. Enjoy your Zoom meeting.
And Christopher.
Do you still offer the pink facial cloths? My wife demands I buy her more, and I was unable to locate them on the TRC website or Amazon. Christopher, we might be out. But I will say, if you're wondering, I believe the facial cloths are similar siblings to the Spectrums.
I think they're slightly different.
They're just a little bit different in the sense that they're a little softer. So I'm just saying, check again.
You put them back to back, you will notice a difference.
Check
but if you're
again.
looking for something functionally similar, you can probably try and make that work.
Check again. I will tell you, we'll have to find out and see where the pink facial cloths went. So
there you go. And I got Eric Sanchez here with a series of emojis that I
YouTube,
cannot see.
YouTube.
I'm guessing YouTube. Manny.
Oh, man, he said, I thought Anthony was going to be back. He was yesterday for the podcast.
He was. You can catch him there.
You missed it. He was
and
here.
I battled.
He was here. It was a great argument before a great family dinner. That's why he's not here.
I mean,
he had
we
to go out and get cigarettes.
all of the proper Thanksgiving elements, the fighting between family members, and then so it's good. It's good. We got Prince Car Care saying, hello, TRC fam. Good evening from the Netherlands.
Prince, what's up?
Got 5 more work days till I start at my new job as detailer at a dealership. So exciting. Well, you're definitely going to bring some higher quality
these are
detailing
napkins.
to said dealership. Wow. I don't doubt it. All right, excellent. And following up, we've got Josh Pierce here saying, happy Thanksgiving party, people. Killer Black Friday sales guys took advantage of it and ordered a bunch of Stuck It a Gold to get my high-end clients for Christmas gifts this year.
I like
That's a smart move.
Yeah,
Good,
I like
good
that.
call.
That was a smart idea.
All right. then we got
Mario saying, what up, boys? Let's make it a good one. I intend
Absolutely.
to. I have some
We're off
turkey.
to a good start.
I have some mashed potatoes. I have some mac and cheese. I have a very small piece of pie that is baby size, but I will enjoy all of this.
Have to. All
Except
right.
for the green beans. I don't want to buy green beans.
Sorry, I loaded up our plates. I wasn't really thinking. I was told make it look good for camera. So
It's all right. It looks good for camera.
Gorilla Jeebus. Using Bead Maker as a drying aid for Absolute, are there any synergies? Why choose Bead Maker over, let's say, C2V3? Also, 25 off of a gallon of BM sounds great.
A TRCU. Yeah, Gorilla
Nice.
Jeebus. So, yes, there are some synergies. The fact that the two pair well together and they're very similar polymers, monomers, things like that. That's why.
But yeah, to say between Bead Maker versus C2V3, C2V3, while it's still a relatively easy product to work with, Bead Maker is just easier
What we found-
in terms of your actual,
Well, what we
wiping and all
found
that.
is is Beadmaker really, really, really loves to be on top of Absolute.
Yeah, there's a relationship there.
There's a very
they have
a very close, loving relationship.
Very close. Edmund Iverson.
Ed Iverson saying, getting my Black Friday shopping early this morning thanks to TRC. Thanks for offering such great doorbuster deals, and hope you all have a great Thanksgiving holiday. Blessings to you all. You too, Ed.
You
hope
too,
you and
Ed.
the family have a great Thanksgiving.
Same Z's.
And John Hole, hello,
John
hello,
Hole.
hello. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Thank you, John. We appreciate you tuning in and watching. We're over here, like I said, got a spread of food here.
Got the feast.
Got my drinks. Got my stuff. I'm ready to do this. This party started.
Joey's saying this is amazing.
Thank you, Joey. We appreciate it.
It's a very, very pleasant way to round out our week.
I was hoping we were going to have a fire going behind us, but
That could
Can't ask
potentially
for
pose a
everything.
hazard in
Yeah, I
a
was just
building
hoping.
full of
Just
flammable
hoping.
objects. Yeah, so, Bearded Hunter.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Happy Thanksgiving. You too, man.
Followed up by Grant Hawtrey.
Day 612 with Anthony making homemade sushi with what really is the limb of one of my family members trapped in his loft. Please like, share, and sub to all TRC media so my family doesn't turn into more home sushi.
Oh, my God.
Anthony was saying something about how he figured out a way to create sliders by extracting meat from a horse that doesn't hurt the horse.
I think it might not be a horse after all.
I
It might
just
be
remember he was
hurting
talking
Grant's
about
family
that, and he
members.
was like, I figured out I could make 6 small sliders. And I said, I think you got that from the office. And he goes, I did, but I tried it and it worked. So who's not to say?
There's some questionable
Yeah.
methods being used
You
here. It
never
feels
know.
a little bit shady.
Yeah.
All right, Ed Iverson.
I'm going to be doing the Color Lock color refresh on a 2016 BMW X6 Ivory Interior. Is it okay to use conditioner, or should I use the sealant as a top coat after the dye is applied? So as long as, Ed, you made sure you got that ivory leather and you got the ivory refresh from Color Lock, I would make sure I use the sealant as a top coat after the dye is applied rather than the conditioner. Because of the fact that the sealant is acting as a sealant and it's going to seal in that color specifically, and that also helps prevent abrasion. So the sealant is kind of the key. Put it on, leave it, don't touch it, and then in about a month or say a week, come back over it with the conditioner if you'd like. But the key is to make sure that product can sit as long as possible.
Okay.
The sealant and the refresh put on there.
Now, Nate here coming with a super
Wow,
chat.
holy cow. $20 super chat from Nate Marcy.
Thank you.
Thanks for the savings on today's haul. I got one of every size gauntlet, 5 bottles of bubbler, 3 packs of chenille wash mitts, gumi, and all 3 of the last detail polishes, and
Green Star Leader.
wow.
Enjoy.
Nice.
Wow, that's very nice.
It's
Nate.
impressive. Thank you.
And you know what? Once again, that's going towards something we can do for the whole
That's
crew
right.
here.
That's
so
what we do. So
that's
thank
what we're
you.
doing.
Appreciate it.
Excellent.
Did Jimmy have a video that he sent over of all of us getting everything out, or was that the video that we just watched?
I think that may have been it. All he got.
What
Maybe.
about the one you got of everybody
I
dishing
mean,
up their
I got
foods?
some cell phone footage. I didn't transfer it over to
Oh,
him, though,
that's-
so
yeah,
that's
that's
my
what
bad.
I was asking
But
about.
honestly, like, I didn't have a lot to begin
That's
with.
okay.
I was busy
Just-
holding 2 plates
I
trying
know.
to
Just say
load
maybe
up
we put some
everything.
more stuff in there
Yeah,
for folks.
yeah,
Maybe
no, I
after
get
the
it.
break. You
Yeah,
know,
we can add
throw
some
that
more.
over.
Yeah. All right, I got Hans here.
A Dane and Levi eats. That's a new one.
You know,
well, we're
we're
not
full of
really
surprises.
eating yet. We've been too busy answering questions, Hans.
To be fair, I already ate, but
Yeah.
this exists. And,
I already ate 2, and I could eat again.
He could.
Drac saying, what's your go-to interior towel? I've used the Edgeless 300, but interested in the premium all-purpose and the car wash towels. Both are totally fine for those. The difference is I think the premium all-purpose is a 70-30 blend. Can we confirm that, or is it an 80-20, Dane? The premium, not the all-purpose, the premium all-purpose.
Where the premium usually dictated that it was the higher blend. The
Yeah,
nicer
I
blend.
think that's what it is. So Edgeless
Generally.
300 is a 70-30. Premium all-purpose is a 70-30. General all-purpose is 80-20, and the car wash towels are an 80-20 blend. That's really the difference between those. My go-tos, Edgeless 300s are great. I think they're perfect. I think they're really the best towel for interiors. Car wash towels are a little bigger, so if you're a person that likes having a bigger towel when you're cleaning the interior, go for it. It's totally fine. A lot of people really like the Edgeless 245s because they're thin and they just work better for some reason over interior panels wiping things down. I noticed that if you get too thick of a towel, it makes it much more difficult.
I was going to say,
Like I would rather use a 245 than a 365 for interiors.
my mind blanked a little briefly. My apologies, but I don't think that the premium all-purpose is necessarily a 70-30. I think it may have been a case of a difference
Higher
in GSM.
That might be what it was too.
When we originally
Yeah,
had those,
when we
like
built
back in
them.
the day when I was in the garage packing these things, the premium all-purpose were simply a higher GSM. They were still 80-20. So 70-30 is not commonly found in our more terry style towels, especially when they're the all-purpose terries where they have a, overlock stitch border, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Those are a common kind of multi-use towel, so they're not directed specifically towards detailing. And in other industries where they use those, the 70-30 doesn't end up being as important as it is in car detailing. So
Correct.
that's why I think in order to give people the best bang for their buck, you take that 70-30 out of it, you dip it to an 80-20, the price can come down. It becomes a cheaper towel that way. But Edgeless 300, that was designed with car detailing in mind. Same with the 365, those. For cars, I still kind of direct people towards the Edgeless.
Okay.
Just because of the nicer blend.
Yeah, there you go.
Then we've got Brian here.
Do you guys prefer Pepsi Max, no sugar, or light? So, Brian, great question. As you can see, I've got some Pepsi Max here, but we're really a Pepsi Light kind of family here. We like the Pepsi Max. Only issue is that sometimes we do get the flavors we want, sometimes we don't. Dane loves the cherry version.
I love cherry Pepsi. That's kind of
Yeah.
always been my thing. The problem is I'm a zero sugar guy now.
No,
I
that's
have
what we're
been for
saying.
quite
He's
a
asking,
while,
do you
so-
like the zero sugar or the diet?
Yeah, no, I go zero sugar.
Yeah, that's what we're
I
saying.
just tolerate zero sugar versus having even a hint of sugar. Like if I can reduce my sugar intake, period, I'd try to.
Yeah, so between the ones that have zero sugar, we like all of them.
This is zero sugar, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Stephen.
Anything new coming out for a Christmas stocking filler? Steven, it's too early to talk about that kind of stuff. As of right now, you could do your Christmas stocking stuffing right now.
It might be smart
With the
to,
Black Friday
take advantage
stuff.
of the
Yeah.
Black Friday sale
Get
to
on
put
that.
towards that. All right. Then we got Mod Hatter waving. Then we got Joey.
Will Bubbler affect Diamond Body 36 too much, or should I just stick with Mata for it? I really love the smell of Bubbler and need an excuse to switch it up. Joey's not going to affect it at all. It just adds glossifiers to it, that's all.
All right.
It doesn't add a different level of protection or anything like that.
Now, this is a part where I should probably be wearing my headphones, but I'm just throwing it out there to the back room. Do we have any of our folks who are going to be our guests today? Have they already arrived, or are we going to be bringing them through? I just want to put that
Yeah,
out
'cause
there.
we're at
Maybe
the 20
somebody
minute
comes
mark.
up to the door and waves or something like that.
Yeah,
In the meantime,
I'm surprised we have
I
nobody
will
out
keep
here with
going
us that can help
through
direct that
these
traffic.
questions.
Strange.
all right. So I've
Strange.
got
Simon Birch is here.
Birch has arrived.
Birch has arrived.
Okay, yeah. And saying Happy Turkey Day.
Happy
Thank
Turkey Day to you
Same
guys,
to
too.
You. And yes, Delicious says Mod Hatter, followed by Hans. Wha-bam.
Well, that was a nice thing to give the whole company a feast. Exactly.
Yeah, it's
we got
fun.
like some of the guys over in the Amazon building, like they were sitting there. They had the biggest, like they had finished a plate, and then they were literally standing up and walking over and filling their plate again. And there was still so much food.
Yeah,
like,
no, nobody was going to run out.
when I ordered it, I didn't think it was. I was like, each one said 4 to 6 is what it fed, and I
Yeah.
remember buying that same thing for 1 year for Thanksgiving, and I said, well, there was 4 of us that ate it that 1 year,
Yeah.
and there was plenty of food for 6 people,
Yeah.
easy. So I thought, we'll just order 6. 6 times 6, 36.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I still felt awkward, like we hadn't ordered enough.
Yeah.
Until me and Gabe started putting it out on the table.
You're like, oh, this
I'm
is
like,
a lot.
I sure hope people eat all this. So
Yeah.
it's good. But like I said, we've got plenty of food for the weekend. So those that are working for Friday and Saturday, they got food
Make
to
sure
last them.
everybody's covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have to go anywhere.
Dino saying hello, my awesome
Dino,
people.
hello. Thank you,
And-
Hans, for everything.
Proceeding to ask, where's Anthony? We did answer that already.
Yeah,
but
so he's home.
Yeah.
Hanging out with his family.
he had enough of us, and he just moved on. But he was here
got-
yesterday for the podcast.
The thing is,
so-
he's had so much family coming into town for this Thanksgiving because
Yeah.
I think it's really their first family Thanksgiving
In a while.
For a while. So, I mean, not of a while, but because of COVID and stuff.
Well,
so
because his brother's back for the first
his
time in
brother's
2
back,
years.
so his sister came back, and all this stuff. So we've just been getting everybody in. What are those, Gabe?
I'm thankful for Dane's eggs that he forgot to pull out of the microwave.
That's awesome. Wow, that is such a weird thing to
Dane,
bring
are
up
those
on a
your
live
eggs
Q&A.
that you ate again?
I had egg bites this morning, and then
You forgot those
I forgot them in the
yesterday.
microwave. That is
Yesterday,
a
you forgot them as
great
well.
segue. I could ask Gabe the same thing of
Yesterday.
where our guests are, but
Every day
okay.
you've forgotten your egg
Yeah.
bites.
All right.
Weird.
So that was kind of a weird passive-aggressive thing to do, but cool.
It's delicious.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
It's
I'm just trying to
great.
be healthy here. Eggs are an important part of
Egg
a
bites.
balanced breakfast sometimes.
So do you like your eggs to be fried, over hard,
Oh, I thought you were going
scrambled?
to say fried or fertilized. All right. So now we've got Victor Manuel Cruz Reyes saying, have a nice Thanksgiving, guys. P.S. What do you like about Stjarnaglas Fantastique? Does it really protect as a sealant?
Well, it's a hand wax that does act like a sealant. It's got sealant properties in it. It's a very hard. Let me do this way. There are two types of waxes. There are soft waxes and hard waxes. That basically explains when the waxes cure or dry on the surface. A soft wax will stay very soft and pliable on the surface, meaning it's got more oils in it. A hard wax will dry and you will feel a hardening of the clear coat, a more stronger candy-like hard shell to the surface as you're removing the waxes. Fantastique acts more in that hard nature where it provides that durable finish and protection that you're looking for from a wax. So yeah, in that way it could work as a sealant. All right, who do we got coming in here?
Wonderful.
Who's our first one? Sit on down here. We got Maud Hatter herself in the house here. What's
Have a
up?
seat.
What are you doing, Maddie?
I was folding some towels for Amazon, bro.
Well, sit on up here.
Okay.
So, tell the folks at home who you are, and you can give them your handle if you'd like. How long you've worked at the rag company,
Okay.
what your job is, and then what you're thankful for.
I'm Maddie, aka Maud Hatter. I like to watch Dane's streams and stuff, and that's so cool. Support the fam, you know. I've worked here almost a year. I'll have one more month, and then I'll be a year. And I'm thankful for my family, my cousin, and my cats.
There you go.
That's a solid list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I have to
pretty
say
good.
burritos.
And
Well,
burritos,
those are
that's a
very
good one too.
Very good.
So, what do you do at the rag company? What's one of your jobs, or what are your jobs? Say that.
I'm kind of like all over the place. I'm mostly in fulfillment, but as of late, I've been in Amazon folding pre-packed towels for you guys to buy.
There you go.
So,
Awesome.
Now you guys get to see her. So
Yeah.
there's
So
Maud Hatter.
say hi. She'll say hi back, and we're good to go.
Thank you,
well,
Maddie.
thank
Thanks,
you.
Maddie.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
guys.
We appreciate it.
All right. You have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So, moving along here, I've got.
Who else is next, Gabe? Bring him out.
Oh, yeah, we got Lucas here. Let's just bring Lucas right on in.
Come on down. Have a seat, Lucas.
Say hello to the fam out there.
Hello, family.
So, Lucas, name, how long you worked here, what you do, and what you're thankful for.
My name's Lucas Blaine. I've been here for like 10, 11 months, and I work in the Amazon warehouse. Prep chemicals, pack chemicals, do all the stuff with chemicals.
Stays
There you
pretty
go.
busy out there, huh?
Pretty busy, some would say.
So that's your guys' fault, but in a good way. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, yeah. So,
And then what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the great company I have around me, and I'm thankful for you for teaching me all of the stuff about detailing, making me a better detailer. And I'm thankful for Carolyn and Jeff for giving me this opportunity.
There you go. Yeah, Lucas is not only one of our workers,
details.
but he's a detailer. He's got his own little side hustle going where he's been starting to build a shop. And then on top of that, you took you had signed up for the Avery Dennison
I did take
rap
the Avery
class.
Dennison
Did you
rap
take
class.
it?
I did take the class.
Okay, good. That's good. So he signed up to take that. And again, the goal of having our teams being able to do that kind of stuff.
Lights are bright.
They are very bright.
Yeah, we gotta set
but
things
that's
on
the
the
goal,
table.
is to try and make sure that all the employees here, regardless, have some form of interest in a lot of what we do, because it makes us all a better company when we have folks that are selling products and packaging products when they go, oh, I like this product, I use this, I know how to make it work. So,
yeah.
I agree.
Lucas, thank you for being
bud.
here.
All right. So, I've got Dino here.
Dino saying, while we bring this next one in, can we talk about prep for coatings? I know it was preferred to use from the same manufacturer, But what about Coach SIL that is 99% IPA? Come on in, Jose.
Hello, Jose.
Hi, guys.
What's up, dude? So, Dino, before we answer your question real quick, we'll get Jose in here. Jose, name, how long you been here? What's your job title? And what are you thankful for, sir?
My name is Jose, and I've been working for the Rag Company for 4 to 5 years. It's been a great 4 to 5 years, honestly, and that's really what I'm thankful for, is just working here with you guys.
Oh, thanks,
Jeez, that's
man.
actually really sweet.
Yeah. What do you do here?
I am a receiver for all the chemicals that come in, all the towels. Use the forklift to get it all off and get it to you guys.
Yeah, we've got Jose's now running the forklifts like a madman. The containers arrive. He's the one unloading them, getting them all put where they need to go, and helping out with that. So thank you, Jose. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Jose.
it, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Well, running right.
So to answer Dino's question,
Yes.
thank you, Jose. To answer Dino's question, can we talk about the prep for coating? So this is what you guys have seen over the Rag Company group page, was the whole thing of using the proper prep sol or prep spray for the coatings. Coach still could work because it is 99.99% IPA. Paint preparation spray is not the one that we recommend because of the fact that it has something else in it that counteracts with most coatings. So we always recommend use the prep design for the coatings specifically because they're combined to work together in the best way. So that's it. So
All right.
Adrian, come on in. Come have a
Come
seat.
along. Come on in. Next guest, please.
All right, name, how long you've worked here, what your job is, what you're thankful for.
Okay, so my name's Vivian Rodriguez. I've been working here for about 3 months.
Yeah?
I work in the fulfillment center, and I'm thankful for my mom and my dad and my
that's nice.
cousins and family. So,
Who's your cousin?
so Anthony right here. What a great picture. Too.
Yeah, you like
So,
that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it, Vivian, for coming
Yeah.
on and being a part of this. And have you been enjoying working for the Rag Company so
Yeah,
far?
I love it. They're super flexible, and everyone's just super relaxed, and just it's a fun environment.
Good.
So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We appreciate
you.
it.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
There you
All
guys
right.
go. You got to see Anthony's cousin.
There you go. And I've got a Hans here. Just simply
Hans saying a few happy bloated belly days.
blooted.
There we go.
Looks
All
like
right.
we got another guest.
Come on in here,
Oh,
Brian.
this guy. This guy. Oh, you may have seen this guy around. He looks familiar.
I really thought I
right?
had an order here. To
Well,
be fulfilling.
you got a mic. That should
Yeah,
cover
you got a
it.
mic.
I
You
mean,
hang out.
you actually got to sit down for once. You're not running and talking.
Well,
So,
I like that. That's true.
That's
so.
Brian, name, how long you've worked with the company, what you do here, and what you're thankful for.
So my name is Brian O'Keefe. I've been at the Rag Company for almost 6 years now, just over like 5 7/5 or whatever. But
It counts.
it counts, right? So I am a Amazon supervisor. So any of the stuff that goes to Amazon basically comes through me and it gets out the door. And I'm thankful for, honestly, it might sound cliche, but the Rag Company. It's been a really awesome place to work. This is the longest I've ever worked at an actual location, and it's been everything. I love it. So,
But I
it's
get
been
it. Like
great.
when you're young, there's a temptation. Like I'm bored of this. Move on to the next thing. And
Totally.
Without putting words in your mouth, it feels like here stays interesting enough. You don't want to.
Yeah, and I mean, I would exactly think that, right? It might get stale, and you want to move on. It's never had that for me. So,
Well,
it's always
hey,
there.
that's you help make the environment what it is
Yeah.
too. So you're as big a part of that as any one of us.
Well,
Well,
and what's
thank you guys,
fun is,
so-
Bryant, you were the neighbor.
Yes, yeah. I knew Dane from a long time ago, like when he was back in like junior high and whatnot. So it's been a long time since I've known them. So
There you go.
But
Well,
Awesome.
thank you, Bryant, for being here. Thank you for
No
doing
worries.
everything that you do. You guys
Thank
can
you.
check out Bryant on all our TikToks.
Yes.
He's the guy packing all the orders for you.
didn't think
so.
I'd be doing that, but here I am.
Originally planned on doing a couple with you, but you were so good at it. We thought we got
I
to keep
know.
it up. So.
I
People
know,
want
exactly.
you know.
So perfect. But thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Bryant.
Bryant. All right, let's get some.
This is fun.
I think we got some more questions to knock out
All
here.
right, we'll get a couple. All right, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we got
Come
one
on down.
more.
We got
Come
a
on
whole
in.
slew. We're just like getting them all right now.
One of the
Welcome.
newest TRC
Have
hires
yourself
here.
a seat.
All right, buddy. Name, how long you've worked for the company, what your job is, and what you're thankful for.
All right. Well, my name is Daniel Cormello, and I've worked at the rag company for about 6 months now, and I work in fulfillment. And I want to say what I'm thankful for is the blessing to be able to play college ball.
Nice.
There you go. And you're a pitcher.
Yes.
Yeah. I watched some of your games with your dad, and it's been it's wild because I like baseball. I'm watching it, so we've been watching. He's like, it's crazy when he couldn't make them, he'd be watching them on the computer. So that's awesome, Dan. Appreciate it. His dad, your dad is our director of operations, Tim Cormello, and then your uncle is Thomas, who handles all of our website stuff. So.
Yes.
Like I said, guys, this is a family-run company. We try
Yep.
to keep family regardless, whether they're next-door neighbors or, sons of employees.
Skills
or
can be taught.
cousins
but it's
of
about the
employees.
personality
inside.
inside, right? So
Yeah.
from that outward.
That's how we do it. We have a lot of fun here. So thank you, Daniel.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it,
you.
buddy.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys kill some of those pumpkin pies.
Yeah, no, we can't leave those out. All right, so I'm going to pop up. Well, this is Mod Hatter simply saying a little memorial.
Yeah, you like that?
Yep.
All right, Brian, Dino, Anthony is still trying to open his Uber window. Yes, Brian, that's exactly right.
Oh, you have to watch yesterday's podcast to understand
That
what
was
that's
great.
about.
That was great.
Oh, boy. All right, Gorilla Jeebus, did you guys hear CarPro releasing a nano diamond coating? Is this going to be a new thing in coatings?
Possibly.
Maybe.
The thing to remember, though, we've told you guys, NG&T is one of the only companies that has the capacity to enrich nano diamonds, meaning that they change the nano diamonds from their raw state, where they're hydrophilic, to hydrophobic. So
Yeah.
they are selling, I believe they're selling that ability, that solution, to a number of other companies.
I was going to say, so without saying it, you might agree that, well, if you see that technology find its way some other places, maybe you know where it came
You never know. I'm not going to say
Maybe,
it is. I
maybe,
just know that that's
but
one of their
yeah.
industries.
So, all right, we got Dino laughing, of course, here. And, oh, look at this.
We got a couple more.
Come
Bring
on
them
in. Come on in.
Brian and Dino
Yeah.
laughing, going, what's up?
Where are the egg bites, Dane?
Oh, they're right here, dude.
Sweet, I love egg bites.
They're awesome.
He's hiding them behind
I'm
his
hiding
thing.
them because no one wants to see that right now.
All right, Marshall, name, where you're from, what you do, how long you worked here, and what you're thankful for.
And hot on the mic.
What do I do with my hands?
Whatever you want to do.
You're good.
with
You
them.
can hide them back here, whatever.
My name's Marshall. I'm not going to do last names because
That's fine.
got to keep it discreet. I've been here for a little over 2 years. I started in October of 2 years ago. I'm the warehouse supervisor, so I handle like all the ordering, all the inventory, trying to manage all the towels, and yeah,
There you go.
Keep it all neat and orderly.
try
what
to.
are you thankful for?
Oh man, I have a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful for my beautiful little girls, my loving wife, great family, and this awesome company to work for every day.
Well, we appreciate everything you do for us, Marshall.
Thank
You keep
you,
this place
Marshall.
running, and I know
great-
the folks at home like it too.
Great place to work, absolutely.
Well, thank you, man. We
All right.
appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
You too. Let's see. Do we have more folks waiting out there? Or?
We'll find
No?
out.
Okay, I
We'll
guess
see.
we'll just find out. Wait a second. I
Oh,
know
there
this
we go.
guy.
Here comes one
Okay,
more.
Here we go. Come on, have a
In,
seat.
Tim, have a seat.
Awesome.
Eat your pie there.
We're trying. We're trying.
In due time. All right. So, what's your name, fella?
My name is Tim Cormello. I'm the director of operations here. I've been here just about 14 months. So, yeah, my brother's been here for a while. My son got hired, and yeah, it's been a fun ride. It's
Yeah.
been a good job. I'm thankful for world peace. That's for Gabe. First and foremost, I'm thankful for my relationship with him, but I'm also thankful for having the opportunity to work here and just kind of help be a part of this company as it grows. Thankful for my family and those relationships that I have.
There we go.
Much
Well,
appreciated.
thank you, Tim.
No,
we
that's
appreciate
great.
it. Thank you for everything you do for us. It means a lot that you guys keep
Seriously.
everything going, because we think back to those first few years where there weren't that many of us, and now all our lives are so much easier.
It was
Because of
chaos
that.
before. It's like just a lot of all over the place. But
There's still
thankfully,
chaos. We just try
there's
to
chaos.
control it a
It's
little.
manageable
We've got
chaos.
more members to help handle the
Yeah.
chaos.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all. So, well, thank you, Tim. We
thanks, guys.
appreciate it, buddy.
Let's see. Where's my plate?
Let's get a question going, Dane.
All right. Oh, the same deal there.
Ah,
All right. Thoughts on Carpro D
we all had a good laugh about it.
Yeah. No. Well, you know what? The
We
product.
don't know
we haven't
about the
tried it,
product.
so who are
Yeah,
we to say?
we just know it's surprising when we see, people who complain about us when we help launch a product that we find new.
Yeah.
And then we see all the major brands after that start launching either that same style of technology.
Because forever everybody was talking about graphene forever,
Right.
ever, and they were just like, yeah, we're gonna sit that train out.
We're gonna
And we
watch
did.
it. We're just gonna watch it
Yeah.
and see. Diamond is enough that it does things differently than most coatings. So I will
Yeah.
say, new Carpro stuff, probably pretty impressive. Carpro builds some amazing coatings. We just know the science and the technology very well behind behind NG&T and Diamond Protect that we carry. So that's all I'm gonna tell you.
So my main note on that was I don't have any issue with somebody going out there and wanting to compete on that front. My only issue with it in the phrasing of the initial post I caught when I was at SEMA and I saw it pop up and everybody's talking about it was claiming to be the first, and then they used the word functionalize to try and dance around the fact
they've
that
been able
we
to
weren't
functionalize it.
first, but functionalize. What does functionalize mean to you? I mean, hey, if you're
They
listening,
made it work.
Yeah.
They-
Yeah. Because it
you
didn't
know.
work before.
Because it doesn't.
Anyway,
because Diamond Protect has stated that.
Yeah.
Multiple times. It's very hard to mix nano diamonds with another product.
Right.
So they were able to figure that out.
So anyway, I'm just saying, being
All right,
skeptical is a
Gabe.
good thing.
What do we got here? What's going on?
So,
How many more we got?
got a few more.
Okay.
She's a quick shipping.
Okay.
Ah.
Any of the questions, because Black Friday.
Well, we don't have any of those,
Yeah.
but
Amber!
Hooray!
Come on over, Amber. All right.
come have a seat, Amber.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Have a seat.
All right.
Okay. So, go ahead and
Amber,
give your name.
if you
Well,
can
maybe
sit
I'll
on
have
the
a
seat.
seat.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry,
it's
it
a
might run
little low.
away.
If you squat on there,
There
and then
we
we
go.
can
Woo!
bring it down for you. That way you don't go dancing away.
Already ready.
All right.
It's fun over
Yeah,
here.
it's not too
Good
bad.
You guys, I don't
Of
get
course.
over here hardly
I was
ever.
I was surprised at how fancy our table setting was. Glenn really
Very
went all out
decorative.
for us.
Yeah,
We're a little
it's
surprise.
beautiful. She needs
So,
to come to my house and
I-
decorate.
yeah, I know,
spread,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, Amber, your name, how long you've worked for us, and then job description, and then what you're thankful for.
Okay, so I have been here for almost 4 years. Mm-hmm. I am the head shipper. So most likely, I've touched every order that has come through in the last
Yes.
few years. I'm thankful for family and the Rad Company. Great place to work.
Oh, well, we love having you. It's been amazing to have you. And what's fun is whenever we walk into the warehouse and you say hi, Amber's always the first one to tell you
Yes.
hello.
No.
And say hi and ask how you're doing.
You're really
or-
good at that.
You know, she's always asking, how are you? How's your kids? How's your mom? How's everything going? And so that's one of the neat things is that there's always this, you're a ray of sunshine in our building. And we
Well,
appreciate it.
thank you. I
So,
appreciate it. I love being here. It's a great company. It's fun. And yeah, I love it. I am so happy I'm here. I almost wasn't here.
Yeah.
Funny little story.
Oh, yeah?
So when I applied, Carolyn called, and I had my grandkids with me, and we were running errands. And at the time, they were 4 and 6. And I'm talking to her, and they start saying, Grandma, who are you talking to? Who is that lady? Why are you on the phone in the car? Granted, it was hooked to the car,
Yeah.
hands-free, but I'm
Carolyn
like,
could
oh my
hear 'em.
gosh, and she's giggling. She is an awesome lady, and I'm like, she is not going to hire me after this. And here I am.
No, there you
So,
go. Well, we
it was fun.
appreciate everything. I heard you guys have a whole plan that you built for Black Friday for this week.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the things that our customers, if they're buying, what you guys' goals are, or at least plan is for Black Friday? Getting orders out fast, timely, all that stuff.
Well, we set it up a little bit different this year. We've got assigned spots for people, so we're not running around with our heads cut off. Everybody, we've got a great crew this year. Not that we haven't before, but a fantastic crew. Everybody's trained. We're ready to go. We've prepped for things. We're we're just ready.
Awesome.
And we've already gotten a bunch of orders out, and
Battle
they're
hardened
coming
and
in
ready.
faster than
Okay.
we can get them out, but we'll get there.
There we go. Well, we appreciate it, and we
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
everything
you.
you and the team do. So,
Well, thank you.
It's not
thank
possible
you, guys.
without you guys. So
Or you.
thank you.
oh, thank you.
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Much
Happy
appreciated.
Thanksgiving.
You too. Thanks, Amber.
Well, isn't this all heartwarming? This is just lovely. Like
That's
it's
how we
really
do it. That's
nice
what's
to
fun.
actually show people
Goals
more than
introduce
just
everybody.
our ugly
Yeah.
mugs every day. We want to show some extra folks and
Yeah.
show who you're really interacting with every day. So we appreciate you and obviously appreciate them. So
Exactly.
Thank you.
Dane, what other questions do we have? Did
All
you
right.
find your place?
So wow, that totally moved. Let's find our page.
I'm gonna eat while you're
Yeah, you
looking.
go ahead
I'm
and
just
munch on
gonna
that.
get in
I
there and
gotta
get a little
dig
bit of
through,
this
a
here.
few pages here.
Oh,
Back
real
to
good.
okay. So Hugo Fireflies, we've got here saying, "Hey guys, howdy howdy."
Hey, man.
And of course, I can always comment on that lotus when I see it because it's very cool. Followed by, oh, this is where we get the Christmas comment. Then we got some back and forth here from some folks, and oh, we already did those. Okay, so this is 4, 3. Sorry guys, it really
That's
when
all right. It
jumps out
went
of
by.
place,
It went by fast.
It is so backwards.
Just remember, guys,
There we
20% off everything, almost everything in
Yes.
store. Chris Cross saying, how did I not know that an FTW plus GLAT was the vibe of winning? You can't go win with the FTW. That's why we call it the FTW. It's for the win.
Dope.
Always.
Yeah.
Almost every.
Really, really good guest.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bring him on in.
Okay. My guest is coming in right now.
You're hiding them.
Oh, come on up. All right. Okay.
Yay!
Wonderful guest.
I was thinking to hear.
My mother, my mom.
Mama Hennon's in the house.
Hey.
Hey, you got glasses on.
Yeah.
Like they're real glasses.
She hasn't seen me wear
Yeah, they're not
glasses in
fake.
a
The
while.
the last time I saw him wear glasses, he had them on as he was walking into 7th grade, and before he walked in the door, he shoved them in his pocket. And I'm like, what in the heck?
You just spent money on those glasses.
I did.
And he was putting them in his
And
pocket.
so I'm glad to see him.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And on that note,
Yes.
Carolyn, let everybody know who you are, what your job title is, and how long you've worked for the Rag Company, and what you're thankful for.
Oh wow. Okay. So I'm Carolyn. I'm kind of the mama bear of the group.
True.
And
She's also the boss. She's the main boss.
so I've been around for a long time. Let's see, we're going on 10 years now.
Yeah.
So pretty good ride from the garage to
Yeah.
to where we are now, and that's thanks to all of you guys. That's thanks to all of you folks out there. It's been so interesting and fun, and we couldn't have done it without every single one of you.
Really,
So-
we can't. Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Well.
especially Dane being in the garage all by himself in the beginning.
hey, you gotta start
uh,
somewhere.
yeah, well, you were the guy. So we appreciate. I am thankful for everybody here. I'm thankful for this wonderful meal that you guys ordered. In fact, I was coming around to say we got leftovers.
Yeah. Well, we were saying that. I said I was worried that because when I ordered it, it was said 4 to 6 people.
Uh-huh.
So I ordered 6, thinking
Yeah.
6 times 6, 36. That'll be
Yeah.
enough. And when Gabe and I were unloading, I was like, we were driving back, and I was like, God,
That's
I
a
hope
lot
we.
of food.
But I was like, I hope we ordered enough. I hope we don't run out. And then we started unloading. I'm like, oh, we have plenty. And then Gabe
gonna
goes,
be
this
fine.
is 6 pies. I said, yeah, we'll be okay then.
There's
I think
some
we'll be
pies
fine.
still over there, so-
the nice thing is, I was thinking though, the teams that work on Friday and Saturday, they are fed.
Yep.
They
got
can eat
some food.
leftovers
Yep.
all weekend and
Because
they'll be happy.
they work very fast and furious, and they're going to need to put their feet up just a little bit
Yeah.
because they got a really efficient system
Mm-hmm.
this year, thanks to Amber and the whole team. And but they do need to have a little break, so this will help them out.
Yes.
This will help them. I don't want to take any
No,
more of your
no,
valuable
you're fine.
time.
People are
but-
excited to see you. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, and Dad's on the other side, so let me give you a hug.
all right.
Okay. Love you a lot. Let me give you a hug.
Yay!
Okay. All right.
thanks,
Okay.
Carolyn.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And
Yeah,
John
thank
Hole
you.
says hi, by the way. I just
Oh,
saw
say
that
hi
pop
to
up.
John.
All right. Sounds like we got one
more maybe? We'll see.
behind the door.
See if he pops out here. If not, Dane, what's the
All
next
right.
comment real quick?
I'll pop up Dino here.
Can we first see the guys behind the reels? I think it's Brian. Yep, there was
Yeah,
Brian. You got to
actually
see him. So Brian
did.
came in there.
So now we've got Dracula Detail.
Also, what are your thoughts on Icon Rocklear? Hear a lot of people talking about it, but not a lot of info. Seems like a scam. Never heard of it.
I've never heard of that. So
Yeah.
if you're hearing it in circles, it must be something that's just maybe popping up in people's ads or something, on Facebook.
Yeah,
like
I
they
just
do.
I haven't even seen it, so don't know
Sometimes
what you're
it's like
talking about.
YouTube ads and stuff,
Yeah.
but it might be one of those. It's just got a lot of marketing push behind it, and it hasn't really popped into our circles.
Yeah,
yet.
Lou, send it to me if you want. I haven't seen anything
if you got
like
like
that.
a link to a video or something.
Yeah. And then Stephen Wilkie saying, hey there from the wet UK.
Hey.
What's up, Stephen? And then DS, which sale products are being discontinued? None of them, actually. That's the thing. I know it feels like these are being discontinued. Honestly, we've got a restock. We just got a container in of more Gloss products. We're making room for some of that.
Yeah.
With our Color Lock products that we are selling. We've got it. Same thing. It's just room. It's just space.
Yeah,
We
I know
need to
some
get rid of
people try
of
and
this
read
stuff.
between the lines and think, this stuff's heavily discounted. They must want to get rid of it.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing
no,
that
sometimes
is.
we just want to discount it because we want you guys to get
We
your
have
hands
what
on
we
it.
have is overstock, and we're trying to make room. And if that camera panned that way a little bit, our studio is filled with towels.
Yes. It's nuts over
Which
there,
was the
guys.
number one rule we made when we built this building.
We built this so we wouldn't have that happen
no more
anymore."
pallets allowed in here, but because we're running out of room.
That was the whole
Gabe, could you move that
thing.
camera over that way so people can see
Okay, there
some
we
of the
go.
pallets that we have here? Because that's the kind of space
literally
we are.
right
That's
next to
literally
us.
those
Like,
are pallets of
hi.
stuff. 365 orange. Looks like we got 365s, and that is a order going somewhere else. But then we've got stuff farther down. We got off-road products. We got all kinds of stuff. The point is, we are running out of space. So this is just, what do we got overstock? Let's try and make some room.
We
'cause
do
got
this to make
space.
sure that we have stock for you so that you're not ever going to a place and going,
Yeah.
all out,
So-
man. Sorry.
Plus, we got a new building that just got built on the other side there that we're waiting to get moved into also for the facility. So it'll be nice when that is ready to go.
Yes. All right. Then I've got the Hairy Housewife, a.k.a.
Hey,
Hairy
Darren,
Horsewife.
saying, evening, my GS editing and listening. Evening, my G's editing and listening at the same time. What's
Nice.
up, man? How are you?
Hey. And JoJo Crawdaddy.
What's the story with the Jack Anthony photo?
Have
So
at it.
that's a funny one, JoJo. So Anthony used to be a somewhat of a model, and he would do these fitness things for back in the day when he was far younger and better looking. And this was a white elephant gift that he gave to an employee here. And he was hoping someone would get it. And Glenn ended up taking it from him and trading it for it. And the photo, she goes in and decorates it for all the holidays. So we have it normally in the podcast studio. Then it's always decorated for every holiday thing where we put like maybe a leprechaun hat on, or we decorate him like a snowman. This time, she outdid herself and made him into a turkey.
So if you're not familiar, we actually have the TRC podcast channel, which is a separate channel from our main one here, you see. So you can actually go catch up on our podcasts and stuff, and you'll see
always in
his
the back.
pictures in the background, and it's always changing.
Yep. So we have
So-
that of Anthony because Anthony's kind of embarrassed by that photo. And then
All the more
Carolyn
reason to
brought
keep it.
in Dane Hennon's own senior photos. And from their house, when she decided to throw those away, she brought them and we put them here in our studio so that everybody
man.
could also enjoy the majesty that was Dane Hennon when he was 18. So
Great.
very cool. Very cool. So.
And on that note, Dino, what are your opinions on the Rodcraft low-profile car jack?
I haven't checked that one out. I think it'd probably be pretty cool. I always like the low pro car jacks.
And then it moved to a new page. So let's see here. We've got, that's the top one there. So page 3 it is.
Nice.
Hans. There we
Better
go.
luck next time with the fresh stroop waffles. I know.
right? And
Shoulda, coulda, didn't.
Ethan Bland here is saying, great set, love the centerpiece.
Thank you.
That's all credit goes to Glenn.
Yeah, she
for
does an
setting up
amazing
this
job setting that
beautiful
all up.
display. So thank you to Glenn for that. Bearded Hunter, super thankful for all of you at TRC. Your hard work does not go unnoticed, and the dedication to your craft has impacted the detailing industry in so many ways. Love you guys. Thank you.
Well, thank you,
That's
man.
seriously
We
kind- and
appreciate it.
That goes, once again, that
Thanks,
goes
Hunter.
all out to these guys out here. They are working their butts off for this week and this weekend.
Okay.
So
Come on in.
All right. Oh, look at this guy. I know this guy. Have a seat.
What's up? Gabe, did you leave more eggs in the Dane? Did you leave more egg things in the microwave?
Yeah. Is that a commentary on like Gabe's appearance? What's going on?
Yeah. What?
No, I'm just figuring out what he was here for.
Sorry, Dane.
Jeez.
You know, Anthony went to go pop popcorn, and he opens up the microwave door, and he's like, "Where are these eggs?"
That's me
gross.
being healthy in the morning, trying to like put and then forgetting.
You
'cause
can,
it's only
those are
minute
egg
31.
bites.
Anyway,
it's a minute 30 at
that's
home.
inter-office
But
stuff that
but
nobody
that's
cares
home
about.
stuff. You could do that for a minute and 30 seconds at home. Pop those in your mouth while you're walking down the stairs.
But Levi, then I
don't
wouldn't
trip
get
over
here on
Sassy. Get to your van.
I bring it here to make sure I get here on.
He's
That's
been
a
doing
minute
good.
and 30 seconds. It's literally the last thing you do.
boys.
You'd be
before you
surprised
leave.
what a
Oh,
difference that
peace
makes.
and love.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Gabe's here.
Gabe,
It's about
what's
Gabe
up?
now. It's
So,
about Gabe now.
Gabe, tell us your name, your
Okay.
job title, and how long you've worked for the rag company, and what you're thankful for.
This should be a fun answer.
Oh my gosh. Okay. My name's Gabe. My job title is manager. I manage the media side. It's a lot of fun because I get to work with these guys all the time, and Anthony when he's here. What was the other part?
How long you've worked
Oh,
here?
how long I've worked here.
That's the part I'm looking forward to.
Okay,
hearing.
so this is kind of a weird
Complicated
one.
answer.
It's a little bit of a complex answer, but basically, kind of a hindsight. I grew up with Corey and Dane, and Corey is my best friend. So when the Hennons bought the company, I would come in every now and then to help pack. But as a end transition from the garage to the first shop, which was about the end of 2013 to 2015, I worked at the rag company, and Dane and I edited a lot of the first videos. In fact,
Yeah.
there's one in there with me with really short shorts.
Yeah.
Do not look at that.
We'll find that one. It's a junk
you
man.
and the junk man.
So we
Nature
did
fans.
stuff like that, but my goal was to be a teacher, so I became a teacher. So I taught
Yeah.
for six years, and then the opportunity arrived to come back and be a part of this amazing team, and so I'm here right now. I guess.
Solid.
I know
Yeah.
that's a long, drawn out
No,
answer,
but
but
it's-
it's like
but-
weird. I can't say 2 or 3 years when it's like it's a toss up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when COVID happened, you found yourself, they cut out summer school.
No.
They cut out school and summer school, so to speak. And I remember you called because you said, I'm out. I don't have anything to do right now. What are you guys doing? And I said, we're building this cool facility. What are you doing? Come on over. And then you came over, and Jeff was like, Gabe, welcome back. Have I got an offer you can't
actually-
refuse?
So actually,
You spent a year with us hanging out, working and building
actually,
this.
the one that really pursued was Carolyn.
Yeah, she did.
Because she's quite the negotiator. And when I mean negotiator, persuader, she's just like, hey, we would love to have you. We have treats every Friday.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Free Treat Friday.
You don't get treats on Friday working at the school district.
No, no. It literally,
That's what it took.
that's a real
brought
thing
him
here.
over
just
the
so you
hill.
guys
That
know.
is legit a real thing. But long story short, I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
back. What I'm most thankful for is, honestly, guys, I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for my family. Working at the rag company is a very unique opportunity. They say it's really rare to find a place that you're excited to come to work to
Right.
every single day.
Yeah.
And I bet you'd ask any one of the employees that works here, everyone would have the same feeling, because coming here, it genuinely feels like a family, and
And we have fun.
we have fun all the time.
We bust each other's balls, but we have fun.
Yeah, are you allowed to say that on the podcast?
Yes,
Am
I
Yeah,
am.
yeah. We draw
Totally
the
allowed.
PG-13 line. We're okay.
Totally allowed.
Yeah. So no, yeah. So thank you to you guys, and thank you to our fans for always supporting us. You don't see us on the back end, or you don't see us in front of camera all the time, but I know everybody a part of the company. We get to see you, we hear you, we laugh at the comments, we enjoy just everything. So we wouldn't be here without those guys and
Yeah.
without everybody watching. But anyhow, I thought I'd step in, and the only
Yeah.
reason why is, as soon as I leave for the second half of the Q&A, we're going to have also media come out and come say, hey.
Perfect.
We
Nice.
might even get the guy, the man, the myth, and legend. You think of like the wonderful Wizard of Oz, the guy pulling the
Yeah.
The elusive.
The elusive, the
one.
majestic,
the only
Nick.
the Nick.
Yeah.
So
I like
stay
that. Very
tuned.
nice.
You might get to see the Nick, and you'll get to see everybody else as they close out the second half with these guys.
Nice.
There you go.
Thank you guys so much, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Gabe. We
All
got,
right.
Can you pull up one more before we go to break?
Boom, I got you. Dracula detail
All right.
here.
How do you like a Burke product? Been using Soul lately, and I'm genuinely impressed with it. So, Luce, I love
David's such a great guy, too.
all of the Burke line. We've used it here multiple times, many times. I love it. It's great. I'm actually wearing my Burke belt today.
Hey,
so
nice.
My KXKO Burke collab. It's one of my favorite compounds and polishes, but there are some things that it can't do. I use it when I'm working on full heavy-duty real paint restoration or paint correction. That's when I use it. So when I did that project for PPG, where I did the 60 Thunderbird, that was when I used the product line. I used their Thundercut pads. I used, all that stuff.
You're methodical and specific with how you use
That's
it.
when I use it. Now, everything works. Soul works great for that. I have it at home, and I've tried using it as well. I still feel that there's some things that could be changed or adjusted with it, but it's a phenomenal product, and David Patterson's one of my best friends.
No, David Patterson is awesome. I want to shout that out. So, yes. All right. So that means we're going to take ourselves a little break here, but don't worry, we won't be gone long.
We got the second half
We got
coming.
the second half coming up. So if you're going to take a little break too, maybe a couple minutes, meet us back here at the dinner table. We would love that. So we'll see you guys in just a few.
There we go.
Hello, and welcome back to Q&A Turkey Day, where we have the fun festivities going on right here at our own dinner, feast, lunch, / whatever table where we answer your questions. Anyway, we have a very special guest in the room with us today. He's crawling on the floor.
Yeah, we tried to get him a chair. He didn't like that.
He doesn't like chairs so much. Anyway, if we could pop over to the camera view that features him, that would be fantastic. Let's go ahead and take a look down. Hello,
it's
Cooper. Shop dog. So Cooper has a very important job here. He is morale here. I would say he's a very key element to our atmosphere here at the Rag Company. If you haven't seen Cooper before, I can understand. He's not someone who shows up in a lot of videos, but he is always here.
He's always here. He's
here.
always around.
So-
He follows your parents around like a shadow. He's in every meeting, everything.
The
but
only
it's-
time he leaves our side is if someone else has food.
if someone else has food or he has to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
Then someone else takes him outside. But that's Cooper. He's been a great help, and he's been around here 4 or 5 years now, almost every day. So
Yeah.
it's been pretty awesome having Cooper around.
So, Cooper, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. Checks in the mail. Okay, moving along here, I've got Dino. Glenn could be a pirate decorator.
She could be a pirate decorator.
She might also just be a pirate in general. You never know. Ed Iverson could use a crew member. Glenn, look out. You may have 2 jobs. Hans here. Yeah, Levi.
Great table placement indeed. Could be her next job. Yeah.
A set decorator.
A set decorator, as we call it.
Yes.
And then Randy Ricochet saying Happy Turkey Day Eve. How are you, Randy?
And Crisscross.
Any word when the Stiarna Gloss 5 liters or Forced X is coming to TRC. So our recent order that has been heading this way is any day now. Supposed to arrive. That is where we have 5 liters available. So we've got 5 liters of a lot of stuff. Now, Forced X was not ready when we placed this order months ago to get shipped to us.
And it takes a long time for it to get from there
filled a
to
40
here.
foot. We filled a 40-foot container full, and then it goes in a boat, and then that boat goes from England, from England all the way to Boise, Idaho.
Yeah.
And so it's been a long journey. So Forced X, we'll probably get a couple. We might do like a little air shipment or something as soon as we can get some. But right now, be ready. Probably end of the month here, first week of December, we should have 5 liters of Stiarna Gloss available and ready to rock and roll for those of you that have been wanting it.
Yeah.
Which is super cool.
I know people have been asking, so that's fantastic. Moving on, we got Chris Driggett.
What is the sweet spot in GPM for pressure washer or foaming? Anywhere from 1,000 to 1,400 GPM. It's really the best. 800 maybe.
Okay. We
So-
got a guest in here. Come on over.
Come have a seat, dude.
sir. All right. If you don't mind, give us your name, what you do here, and what you're thankful for.
So my name is Thomas. I am the director of e-commerce systems for the Rad Company. So I handle the website, the Amazon, all that stuff. And what am I thankful for?
How long you been here?
Yeah, how long?
Let's see here. It's 3.5, almost 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you thankful for?
Honestly, I'm thankful for Jeff and Carolyn for providing me this opportunity.
Yep.
And it's been nothing but upward and onward. And yeah, I couldn't say anything else. So.
Oh, we appreciate it. And what you do here is obviously very important. So all of you out there watching, please say thank you to this guy.
He's the reason you can, hop on the website and order stuff. He's
And
the
have an
reason
easy
you can-
time doing it.
Yeah, that's how you can purchase things off Amazon. He's the
Yeah.
reason we keep all that in his team.
Yeah, and if for any
keep it
reason you
running.
can't order on the website,
Yeah,
that's
it's also
my
his
fault.
It's also his fault. Hans, every time that you've had issues, it's because of Thomas. So,
All right. Well, I got forced to come out here.
Oh,
so
no, it's
Thank
okay.
you,
We
buddy.
appreciate it. Seriously,
Okay,
thank
and
you.
you got a little.
Oh, I got fuzzies, man. All right. Thanks for the call.
they're from his food that he hasn't
I know,
eaten
right?
yet. Thanks,
All right.
Thomas.
Thanks, Thomas. We got Randy Ricochet here.
I have a 2020 Ford King Ranch lined up for a full interior detail next week. I heard the leather interior on these can be finicky. Do you have any tips or particular products you recommend? So, yes and no. Back in the old days, they used to because they were raw leather. They were a aniline leather. Now they don't have those issues because they are smooth leather, meaning that they are pigmented with a clear coat on top of them, just like any and all other leathers. But back in the day, 2000 model year, 99 to 2003, 2004, maybe 06 even, they were aniline raw saddle leather, and they were difficult. They were cool.
They
They're really-
learned their lesson.
Oh god, they're still the coolest seats. I would love to have them,
but
they
nobody
are-
knew how to take care of
they
them
were,
back then.
No
so they
one knew
all
how to
wound
take
up
care of them,
trash.
and they got destroyed.
If you find them in
cars.
good condition and you know how to take care of it, cherish that.
Well, if you can find some, it's good
Yeah.
to sand them down, oil them up,
Yeah.
and put them back to use. So
Good point.
But yeah, but you're right on the right spot. Good job using the color.
Yeah, color lock's a smart move there. And we've got a guest here. Come on up, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir. Now, if you enjoy our more cinematic offerings, it's
Yes.
big thanks to this guy right here.
Hello.
And
Jimmy,
go ahead.
Say your name,
Right.
how long you've worked here,
Okay.
what you do here,
Yep.
and what you're thankful for.
All right. Sounds good. So my name's Jimmy Wilkie. I've been here for a little bit over Thomas. So 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
about that.
Yep.
4 years now. I'm 21 years old. So I started when I was 17. And
Yep.
I do all the cinematic stuff. Since Anthony's not here, I could say that I'm the marketing manager
That's
for the Rad
right.
Company.
He's not here,
No,
so
I'm
it's your
just
job
joking.
now.
Yeah. So like junior marketing manager, I guess.
That's what we
and
call
then,
him.
Yeah. And then cinematographer for the Rad Company. I also admin the Rad Company TikTok. So yeah, that's what I do.
So if you
There
have
you
fun on TikTok,
Yeah.
also because of this guy.
Yeah, and then I'm thankful for all my family and friends, and then obviously the upstairs team, the packing team, the media team. Everybody does a great job. Jeff and Carolyn do a great job. John and everybody else keeping it all together. It's a great team, and I'm happy to be here.
We love having you.
Yeah,
here.
thank you.
absolutely.
Makes a
Thanks,
difference
Jimmy.
having
Yeah.
kid Jimmy here.
Yeah, of course.
Also low key, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you kind of mastered that and make us all look good. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm here to help. It's a
Appreciate it.
well-rounded team,
Yeah.
even off
Yeah.
the campus. So,
Appreciate it.
Well, thanks,
There you
guys.
go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
Got next up here, I got Luis Gonzalez.
What finish or detail spray do you recommend to maintain PPF coated with Halo? Any of them. Honestly, Luis, any of them.
Yeah.
Use Beadmaker, use Silky, use Parla, use Epic, use all kinds of stuff. You can use any of our SiO2 or SO02, SO01. You can use anything that we carry that is a detail or a quick sealant is totally fine for that.
Yeah.
JD Garage just ordered a bunch of goodies, especially excited for the Detail Factory crevice brushes. Got to get into all those little nooks and crannies.
That's
That's right. Glad you got some there.
And just a quick programming note for everybody. We are going to make a point to get to all of your
We're gonna
questions.
try.
So even with guests and stuff, if we go a little over, we'll make it work as long as it's
Yeah.
not super over.
Let's burn a couple, Dane.
Yeah,
How far
sure.
back are we?
Thanks so much for the killer sale. We're about 3 pages
Okay.
back. All right. Then I've got Harry
Darren,
Horsewife.
make sure to eat up, otherwise you won't get dessert. That's right.
Yep.
That's how you do it. And then Hans, I use the car wash towels to remove polish off of campers since those are big too.
Yeah.
There you go. That's right.
And now
Let's do one more. Let's get one more. Come on.
Okay.
Let's try and get some of these caught up. Victor Manuel Cruz Reyes. Does Diamond Body 36 50 mil version is a pro version because it's going to be a 2-layer installation, or is it like that because it's cost saving for business? It's like that because it's cost saving for business, Victor.
Yeah. It's more
That's
product
the reason.
for
It's just more
main
product.
thing. Yeah.
Yep.
All
Because you
right.
can get 2 coats out of Diamond Body 36 normal
Yeah.
30 mil bottle. Hans, cherry Pepsi is very nice. It is.
You know
It
what
is
else
very nice.
is very nice? Josh Brodel, please
Josh,
come
come on in
have
here.
a seat. Tell us what you do here. Your name, obviously, for the folks at home,
name?
even though we already said it.
Yep. So my name is Josh Brodall. I've been here almost a year and a half. I do customer service currently. So I kind of in the go-between between sometimes media, shipping, upstairs, website, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mixed bag, but
What are you-
definitely all helpful.
And what are you thankful for?
Oh, I am definitely thankful for you guys having me on here. Jeff and Carolyn, obviously, for giving me the opportunity to kind of grow in this business. It's a great place to work. Everything that everybody says is totally true.
Oh,
there we go. Well, and Josh was with us at SEMA this year, so some of you
Yes.
that went to SEMA probably got to meet Josh. But it was great to be able to bring you along with that. With
Thankful for
the
that
group
as well.
For that. So it was fun.
No, that's awesome. And your first experience at SEMA, would you say a little overwhelming?
I feel
maybe?
bad that I didn't give you a day off to
Definitely
go
overwhelming.
wander around. We'll put
Yes.
it that way.
I
Because
wanted
I
to
also
see
didn't
things.
go do things.
Yeah, but I gave up on that real quick. It was like, yeah, we're just here to work. It's
Yeah.
too much to see.
Well, next year I promise we will plan days where we can take the day off
Yeah.
or the morning off to go wander and look at stuff.
Yeah, check it out a
So,
little bit more.
for sure.
Awesome.
And one hidden skill you have, rapping, vinyl rapping.
Yeah, you can
Well,
say that.
he's got a lot of skills. He's a
I was
man of
gonna
many
say-
talents.
Well, I
Many
was saying,
talents.
You
if you're
could
customer
technically work
service,
on your
people
car,
like,
too.
You have questions? You can ask some vinyl rapping questions too, maybe.
Yeah,
Throw
absolutely.
that up
But
there.
you were a small engine mechanic.
Yes, so I was a mechanic for almost 12 years before I came here.
Yeah. And then you wanted to start getting into vinyl wrapping, and you had been doing detailing for fun, kind of relaxing. You found that as kind of a niche that you really enjoyed
Yeah.
doing as well. And so you've kind of, like I said, well-rounded individual.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I don't know if people know that or not, but I was a customer here for about 4 years before getting the job, so I have spent my hard-earned money on TRC stuff because I know it's good.
Yep, there you go.
We got
And
a
that's
habit
why-
of doing
but-
that, turning customers
But
into
that was
employees.
also,
exactly.
but that's also why, like, we thought that you would make such a great customer service
Yes.
guy, was because when customers call, you have the knowledge to help them through their problems.
Yeah,
You have a mechanical knowledge, and you have the actual chemical knowledge and vinyl wrapping knowledge. So whatever surface they're working on.
yeah, I'm a little
got
bit
it.
of a problem solver, you could
Yeah,
say. So
that's right.
Always willing to help.
No, that's great. Thank you, Josh.
All right, thanks, guys.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
buddy.
Excellent. All right. Now, we've got Jeff C. here. Pop you up on the screen.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Got my doorbuster order in. Picked up some bottles, a pair of DTs. Hope they aren't going away. I don't know what that is. And some Magic Wheel Cleaner, Diamond Wheels kit to take advantage of the 20% off. A pair of DTs.
Oh,
Unless double twistresses.
Double
That's
twisters.
what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, sometimes we have to guess because
Yeah.
we don't always call everything an
Nope,
acronym.
nothing. So. Again, guys, nothing is being discontinued, so to speak, out of the
As
lineup
of right
of the
now.
doorbusters as of right now. Goal is just trying to make room. We're out of room. We're in almost 100,000 square feet, but 30,000 of that is not being utilized at the moment because we're waiting on an occupancy permit.
Have a seat,
So.
sir.
Thank you.
Hey, me.
What's up?
Hey. All right. Name, what you do, how long you've been here, and what you're thankful for.
Yeah, so I'm Anthony Blaine. I am, I don't know, kind of a jack of all trades here, I guess.
Yeah,
I like to say you're another technical director.
Another technical director. I don't know if I call myself that. I do scripts. I do editing. I do organization, planning, a little bit of everything, I guess. I don't detail. But
No, but you do. You brought us to a whole new level. So,
Yes.
those of you guys wondering about the One-Eyed Jack's Treasure, wondering about the Absolute video, wondering about the Halloween video.
The stuff where we've actually
the more
had lines and scripting.
scripted style stuff.
Big thanks to this guy.
It's all been
he made it all
Anthony.
possible.
And then the pre-planning for all of those things. We'd all just still be looking at each other, figuring out what
like
we were
morons.
doing.
Just go, "Whoa, what do you say next?"
Yeah.
Nah.
So, but to have you back there doing that, it's been amazing.
Seriously.
I appreciate
How
that.
long have you worked here, and what are you thankful for?
Yeah, I've worked here for a little over a year now. So I came on right as your the
Right
end
as the
of,
Cheap Car Challenge was being
yeah,
finished.
just at the end of Cheap Car Challenge. Finished that one up under the fire, I guess. Thankful for obviously family, my daughters, my son, my wife, and you guys, of course, and the opportunities that TRC has provided, and Jeff and Carolyn, of course, to this place. Everybody said it before me, and nobody's lying here. This place is an awesome place to work, and that's because of who they surround the company with, and I really appreciate everything that you guys do. So
Thanks,
Here,
man.
here.
We appreciate
seriously,
having you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
No, we really appreciate that, and look forward to some more awesome scripted stuff coming up
Yes.
this winter.
We have some special things coming.
He's got all kinds of plans. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, I've got Gorilla Jeebus.
Okay. Had some brownish stains on my matte finished wheels. Regular wheel cleaners didn't shift it. KCX Ulix did. Would Stjarnagloss Huel work in case it's tar? No, I'd probably move it towards forced. If it's black, something like that, because KCX Ulix was able to remove it, I would try and put maybe something like forced on it, or even some Power Clean from Optimum, because both of those have a bit of a degreaser and a bit of a tar remover in them, in the sense that they can start to dissolve the tar. They have a bit of a citrus oil or some sort that is able to do that. So
Okay.
I would use that if I were you.
Now, one extra note I want to make about Anthony Blaine, since I didn't get a chance to ask when he was in here, but shout out to him as an indie filmmaker. Like, he does that stuff, and I want
Yeah, that's his
shout
hobby.
that out as his hobby, but he's great at it. So
He's really good at
Want
that.
to put that out there too. And we've got our next guest here already. You may recognize her, but if you don't, hello, Glenn. Say hi. How long you been working here? What you do?
How's it going, guys? I'm Glenn. I've been here for about almost 2 years now, coming up on it in a few months. And I do essentially everything that I need to make this happen, along with, you know, like all the special stuff that you see in videos, like Keeper of the Mat, and,
Well, like
you know, the
Glenn and I did
graphics.
the Black Friday video.
Yes.
That was all her
Yeah.
idea to
That
do
is an
everything like that.
example.
She goes, I got it down, we're going to do this. And I said, I'm down for that. Let's do it.
I told Levi, I'm like, Levi, I just need you to like punch or like kick something. And then he started yelling savings.
Yeah,
and I was like,
that
this
was
is
fun.
incredible.
That's
This
how
is
we
the
did
best
it.
thing I've ever made.
You're also a bit of an aspiring special effects wizard.
Yes, the coins in the adventure, I was responsible for that and a few other things in there.
Well, and then
that you'll never
the off-road
notice.
video,
Yeah.
you rendered that entire
3D model.
Yes,
3D model,
so,
that entire
video.
side
yeah,
by
that
side.
razor is not real. I bet a lot of you could tell that because I'm not that good at that yet.
Oh,
but
whatever.
I'm
That was
getting there.
amazing for a first attempt.
Oh, why,
seriously.
thank you. And I'm sure some of you may know me from Dane's Twitch streams.
Oh, gosh.
Hashtag always be plugging.
A sailing ship. Yes,
Yes, but I gotta say, I am incredibly thankful for you guys. I mean, of course for my family, but like my work family too, because you guys are pretty chill. You put up with all of our antics. And everyone outside of this building, even, which there's a much bigger company outside
Yes.
of this building, they also put up with our antics, as
Yeah.
well as like, we, you know, they had to go to the awful Halloween party and eat like sardines. And, you know, they definitely, they work very, very hard. So, yeah, it's nice. It's really cool.
that's
you guys are
awesome.
awesome.
Well, thanks,
you.
Glenn. We
Yes.
like having you, and you always make the sets look amazing,
You do.
which I
Aw,
still
thank
don't
you.
understand how you do that.
I don't
This
either.
is like wrapped and
It's
everything, and then we have this
Yes.
delightful flatware, which I am just impressed by. I
Yes.
can't believe we got all this.
They're all
stuff.
from my house.
That's awesome. I love this.
No, that's awesome. Thank you, Glenn.
Yes.
Much
and
appreciated.
Meet your heroes. These guys are awesome.
Thanks, Glenn.
I swear I didn't pay her to say that. Okay.
Where's the $20?
Well, wait your turn.
All right, Dane, let's burn some of these just to get through them. 5 or 6. Dane Hennon,
Product
Hans.
yeller, but now it's just a person
Great,
yeller.
I love it. I love it, Hans.
Thank you,
Bring
Hans.
it.
There we go. We got Steven.
And Steven will keep the staff happy, your staff for longer. Yep, that's right. And then Rocky Iverson saying, aloha and happy Thanksgiving to all you at TRC and your Ohanas. Thank you. Boys are in my life. Thankful you boys are in my life. Thank you, Rocky. We appreciate it.
Kind. Nate,
how does the Stjarnaglas Innie compare to PNS Express? Same, but different. So PNS Express can be diluted 1-to-1 and can do everything that can clean all your stuff. Innie can also be diluted 1-to-1 if you'd like. But what I've found with Innie is it works really good in leaving that matte finish and has such a nice smell, but can also be used all over the place. You can use it on the carpet. You can scrub your carpet with it. You can scrub your upholstery with it. You can clean certain spots and stains. So very similar. Like I said, same, but different. They're slightly different, each of them. I love both of them equally like they were my children.
Yeah, your experience can differ with each one, but they're both pleasant.
They both, for those wondering, PNS Express has almost like a cherryish scent. Innie has kind of a vanilla-y scent.
Yeah,
So
that's a good way of putting
it. It really depends on the scent that you're looking for. And then if you go into the off-road line and you use like Cockpit or one of those, that's like a cucumber mint. So
yeah,
it really
it's a very
depends on
different
but they all work about the same. They can all be diluted 1-to-1. They can all be used in all types of instances, and they do amazing work.
Just depends on what flavor you want that day.
Yep.
All right, we got
That's how
Daniel
I use
Mao.
it.
Happy Turkey Eve. Toronto winter roads are covered in salt. How often should I wash my undercarriage? And do I need to be careful when using the tire or the pressure washer under the car?
No, you don't need to worry about that. Being careful with it. It's not that big of a deal. Washing your undercarriage, they say that, it just depends how much salt, how much you're getting off, how much protection you have underneath. So that's when I actually really like car washes for that reason, because they do have underbody sprayers in most cases, or adding that underbody attachment.
Yeah.
That MTM hydro cells, things like that, where you can hook your pressure washer up to it and it's spray and wash underneath. I think that's probably the biggest thing, especially when you get into salt, is washing it off. I remember my dad and I went to Bonneville once and we drove his Supra on the salt.
Yeah.
And then we drove it home, and on the way home, my dad stopped at multiple car washes just to knock the salt off. And he goes, and I remember him saying, I'm going to have to buff this car out when I'm done.
80s Japanese car, you don't want to take chances.
He was
with
like,
what
I
can
just need to
happen.
get all this. The car was only about 10 years old then.
Yeah.
But I remember being 14 years old going, oh, okay, we got to get all
Yeah.
this salt off. And he'd run it through just about every car wash on the drive home from Wendover, Nevada,
That
or
gets
Wendover, Utah.
expensive.
And he would swing by and pull in and just get it through, just to get as much as he could. And then when we got home, he hooked everything up, and he was doing the same thing, pressure washing the underside.
Less
just to get the
expensive
salt.
than fixing rust, though, I
That's
will
right.
say.
Yep.
Aaron's.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. People are already putting up Christmas decorations. That's how it is, man.
Man, back, 2 months ago, they already had Christmas decorations at Costco. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And then Grant Hawtree, oh, thanks.
I love how Dane forces everyone in Amazon section to feel uncomfortable.
Dude, I'm
I
just
love
trying to
it.
help people who are nervous on camera.
Harry
That's
Housewife,
it.
great to see the TRC family and hear their backstory. Happy Thanksgiving from the UK, guys. Welcome. Thank you,
Thank
Darren.
you.
And then Mirror Detailing, super awesome Black Friday deals, definitely stocked up. Super awesome. Bring the rest of the team out to say hi. Appreciate all of you and hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
man.
you, Miller. All right, then we got
Joey Walensky from the Deep South. This is so heartwarming. It makes me want to work at TRC. Come on down.
Aw. Welcome to Come On By.
Aaron's O&R plus Power Clean plus a 365 towel plus a drying tower equals beginner level. Is this combo good? Try to be minimalist. Yes, totally fine, dude. Totally.
Yeah.
It's a great combo. Amazon Fulfillment Center staff reading Dane's hostage statement. Yeah.
Jeez, Grant. That's Anthony's job.
So Anthony didn't invite his work buddy or cousin to a turkey day. Bad Anthony. So she'll probably be there at Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
but
tomorrow.
Today, Anthony wanted to get his house cleaned up and ready to go or something. And then tomorrow he's going to breakfast with his father-in-law.
Yeah.
He's
Like
just got
we
so
deal
much
with stuff day of. He's always like, oh, I got to take a day off to actually plan this thing
Yeah.
and do a whole elaborate thing. it turns out more or less the same, though. We just get it done faster, right?
Well, it's like when he took like 3 days off to paint his garage.
Yeah.
And we were like, you could do this on the over 2 weekends.
Yeah,
you
but
realize
no,
that.
he can't split it up like that.
Yeah,
His brain won't allow that.
Right. Doesn't work that way.
He's just built differently.
Yep.
All right.
Tucker, where are the accountants at? I know, right?
Thomas is close.
Thomas is like the closest. His
Yeah.
wife is the accounting firm.
Yeah.
So get Jeff and Carolyn on. Haven't heard from them in a while. You guys just got to see Carolyn. Thank you, Dino. Dirk, dude, greetings from Germany.
Hey.
Dirk, how are you, man? I also remember Dirk and I have the same birth date.
Oh, really?
We're both February 24th.
Oh, way to go, guys.
Pretty dope. So, Carlton, sweet potato pie, yummy. Yeah, Dane
Yes.
didn't put any sweet potatoes on here for some reason. He gave me green beans instead. I was kind of surprised by that.
I'm just trying to give you a nice, diverse plate,
Yeah. Bryce Holland saying, Levi, since you've been detailing for a long time, what's your favorite and least favorite thing to do when cleaning a car? I hate doing windows, and I hate cleaning wheels.
I was going to say, for Anthony, it's definitely wheels. You
But my
ask him, he'll
favorite
say
thing,
wheels.
my favorite thing is pulling out a car and doing a final wipe down on it. And the first time I start spraying a car, like with a hose.
Okay.
I think that's my favorite thing. It's like right when I get started washing it and when I'm finishing it.
Yeah,
So my
it's
favorite,
a good feeling. Like you're starting. All right, here we
Getting
go.
ready, and
then
then
you're
I'm
miserable.
done with it.
And then at the end, you're like, oh, thank God, it's over.
But it is funny. But then but the things I really don't like doing is windows and wheels.
Yeah, that's fair. Because windows are such a particular finicky thing.
Not even
glass.
that. I just don't like doing them.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, yeah, some are really.
I can
bad
do them,
nooks
right?
And
And when I do them, they go, "Wow, they look so good."
like
and I
the
go,
rear window on a
okay.
vehicle with a parcel shelf and a really tiny back seat, and you have to like.
I spent too many hot days
there.
in cars trying to clean hot windows. So
fair. Aaron's.
Have you guys heard Ivan LaCroix created his own detailing product? It's called DIY Detailing. Yes, we have, Aaron. We know very much about it. And if you go back into the podcast from last week, you'll know that Dane took Nick and Ivan to dinner. Of DIY detailing.
I also had met more
Anthony and I
Garage and
also
Panda
have
Organizer there.
products that we've been playing with, testing. It's okay. It's good right now for what I've used. So.
Yeah, it's meant to be something that's good introductory thing for anybody to
nothing
just
wrong
hop
with
right
it.
in and use.
But yes, we did hear that.
Yes, and now
New
stopping
guest,
comments
here
for
we
a second,
go.
we have a new guest. You asked.
Are you guys
got
ready
one
for this
half
one?
earlier.
I don't know if you're ready. I don't know. I don't know if they're ready for this.
Here he
Let's
is.
do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Come on in.
Hey, everybody. So I saw the comments.
Tell them your name.
Who are you? How long
Tell them how
have you
long
worked
you've worked
here?
I am
What's
Dane's,
your
I am
job?
Dane's dad.
You couldn't
My name is
tell,
Jeff
right?
Hennon, and I am second in command behind the big boss. Carolyn is the
That's the
in
right
the 5149. She represents the bigger half. So short in stature, but big in personality and positive influence here on the team. So
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just her sidekick.
You just do what you're told.
I just do what I'm told, pretty much. No, I've been here just over 10 years. Since this guy became employee number one.
Yep.
And then you joined us just a couple of years thereafter because you were
almost
having to
7
answer
years.
all the questions that we couldn't answer, which was the majority of them.
Yeah.
And it's been a fun ride ever since.
It's been a blast. It's been great.
So, no, it's been fantastic.
So, Jeff, what's your job here?
Whatever my wife says. So I know she's on the other side of the wall there.
The walls have ears.
Yeah, but what I like is Jeff is what I love about you is your ability to come up with ideas for new products. Always thinking about that. How you've grown this company through those same ideas. How you've harnessed the power of Amazon.
Yeah,
which is unbelievable. That
It's a beast.
we've been able to do that from when I've
isn't-
started to what we are now. And continuing to be is
we have been so blessed to be right place, right time in so many regards, and you know, we never. Number one for Carolyn and I, when we did this as an investment, it was to see what we could do because we'd been in big business for so many years, and so. We knew a lot of the things that we wanted to change and just make this a real business with real people and it's, you know, we have such a phenomenal team here, and I think that's a reflection of as we've evolved, we're able to tap into the talents of the team talents we didn't even know existed when we brought them on board. So many people have expanded their skill sets, and you know, we always want to make sure that when we bring people on board, it's always the personality, and skills are secondary. It's the personality. You have to be able to fit into the culture and have fun, be productive, and be a positive part of what we're trying to do here. And it's been a wild ride, and nothing that any of us could have planned. And it's thanks to everybody out there that has helped really make this what it is. And we're here for you guys. I mean, and gals. We never lose sight of that, and it's just so critical to our success. And that we take all the comments and feedback and everything that you guys have to say, we take it seriously. We really do every day. And what you guys have done with the media team and getting that outreach, that has been nothing short of phenomenal. Or Carolyn and I would probably still be in the garage.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I think back to that first week when I started here full time, and Dane and I sat down and we made a list of what we wanted to do and what we wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
And then we both said, oh crap, this is going to be a lot. And we were going to need some more help. And then we brought on Anthony like a couple months, like not even 6 weeks later.
Yeah, it wasn't
we had
that
Anthony
long.
in there. And then it's been like that ever since. We just come up with these ideas. And to be fair, you guys, Jeff and Carolyn let us do that stuff. They let us be creative. They let us have fun with this. I don't think half the stuff would have worked had we been told no. You know what I mean? I don't think we would have been able to do what we do now if we'd started off with that. And I appreciate you guys letting us fly free, so to speak, because that really is the biggest thing.
If, you know, this whole thing, building the rag company from the ground up, is really been like this big experiment to let all of us expand what our passions are and where our interests are. And for me, it's the creativity. Carolyn and I were musicians for almost 15 years. And so being able to have that outlet, to be able to exercise, at least for me, the creative side, I love coming in here every day. I love working with people that can take my wild ideas sometimes and you know what? Let's bring them to life. Let's have some fun. And we've had our share of successes.
Yep.
And openly, transparently, we've had our share of failures too.
Yep.
And we learn from them, we move on, and we've built some absolutely incredible relationships with our vendor partners, and around the world. This has just been amazing. So,
well,
anyway,
thank you for letting us do this, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to do
James
this.
Car Channel had a good point there.
Love seeing what Jeff had to say, and man, what a fantastic philosophy. You guys show how great they have executed that vision. Kudos, TRC family.
Well, thank you.
So,
yeah.
Love
thank
you guys.
No, thank you, Jeff.
I do want to say I'm thankful to this whole TRC family and the base that we've been able to build. It has just been a dream come true, absolutely, every day in every way, and it you know, all the cliches and everything else, like the studio that we're in here. I mean, that was our COVID project.
Yeah.
And now it's recognized by a lot of businesses around the world that want to come here, do videos, and that we have the opportunity to build those relationships and within the industry. And we never imagined that. That was never on the plan. But you know what? It happens. And thank you.
Thank you,
So,
man.
thank
we
you.
appreciate
All
it.
right. All right.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Lisa,
Thanks.
Lisa said hi, by the
Lisa,
way.
Lisa popped in with a question there.
There we go.
You put that back up there for us.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Hey.
we miss you, Lisa. You take care.
And then I had a good one here from Harry Horsewife, Harry Housewife.
Hey, man, Papa Dane and Mama Dane are like the nicest people. Gonna bring them both to Waxstock. So we had Jeff was with us at Waxstock this year. We'll see about maybe if Carolyn wants to go this year.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm down to there we go. Dracula detail. Bam.
Any tips to make leveling coatings easier? My arms are always exhausted afterwards. Depends on the coatings you guys are using. Second, the pearl weaves. If you're not using our pearl weave towels, that makes leveling coatings much easier. Much, much easier. So
true.
Luce, I'll send you some. I have to build you like a kit for you guys at Noxie's shop.
Yeah.
So Brittany's saying, "Yay, go team!" Brittany's
Yay.
one of our Packers back there.
Oh,
And Gabe's coming back on.
Oh, my
here comes
goodness.
Nick with 20 minutes left.
Wow. He really looks like he wants to be here. Come on up, Nick. Have a seat. This is the elusive Nick.
It's not that elusive. We see him all the time.
Well, he's elusive to cameras.
Yes.
He's usually on the other side of them. So, please, say hi, what you do, how long you've been
Who
here,
you
and
are.
what you're thankful for.
My name is Nick Kovac. I'm the media technology manager, I guess. I kind of am responsible for what happens behind the camera, for all of the equipment and all of the stuff that we use to bring you the videos and bring you the live broadcasts and all that kind of stuff. I wrangle these guys and
Yep.
make sure that they're in the right place at the right time, and yeah.
No,
He also does the primary setting up of like stuff like this.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to run the pod. We want to do the Q&A out in the white room. Okay, I'll get that figured out.
Yeah, no,
Let me
live
go set it all
wizard
up
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I come from TV, so this has been a little bit of a change of pace, but I absolutely love it. I love coming to work every day. I love, doing this kind of stuff with you guys and helping out the audience. And
Well, we appreciate it,
Well,
man.
thank you. And
It's a lot of
quick
fun.
question: How does the environment here compare to your environment at like sports broadcasting or TV news, that kind of stuff?
Oh, it's night and day. I mean, in the TV world, everything is gotta have it right now. The deadline is on top of you. And here at the Rag Company, we tend to see things coming a little bit further in the future. I mean, that's not to say that nothing ever happens.
Oh, sure.
Last second, but and in fact, some of those are the funniest, best stuff that we come up with. But it's things here are laid back. The family atmosphere here is really incredible, and I'm grateful to be here.
Well, thank you, brother.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
Nick.
you coming.
We really appreciate
and everything
you,
you've
so.
done for us.
Yes.
What else are you thankful for?
Thankful for my wife, my kids, my family, and just the opportunity to kind of live an interesting life.
There you go.
Here, here.
Could have said it better myself.
Amen to that.
All right. Thank you,
All right,
guys.
thanks,
All right, Nick. Thanks, man.
And now we are gonna speed run.
Don't break this.
What?
Don't break it.
I'm not gonna break
all
it.
right, all right. Here we go. Noob question, but do we wash our diamond weave glass towels? What about microfiber applicators? Thanks, TRC. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, 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 and yes, Oscar. You can wash everything. Just make sure that they are all separated accordingly. Glass towels with glass towels, applicators with applicators, things like that.
And happy
dirty
Thanksgiving
applicators
to
with
you
dirty
too.
applicators, clean applicators with clean applicators. Does that make sense?
Excellent.
Aaron's, is it that easy to create your own detailing product? It seems that every week there's a new brand coming out. Where are these people even find a chemist? So, Aaron, good question. There are some companies that actually go to a blend house. There are a number of blend houses all over the country. Those blend houses make a number of products. They have a catalog of products. Let's say you go, I want a wax. They go, we got these 5 waxes. What would you like? You play with the wax that you like. You say, I really like this one, but can we make it this color? And can we make it smell like this? And can we do this with it? Many times, depending on how much product you're going to buy, they will offer those options to you. Sometimes it's just a stock, here's the products we have. We can put your label, we can print your label, and we can sell it to you. Here you go. They're not the company that is they're the company creating the products. They're not always the company marketing and distributing those products. And they're
Correct.
expecting you to pull that in. Now, there are companies like who we carry, which is PNS, which is Koshemi, which is, G-Technic, folks like that, Color Lock, folks like that manufacture everything in-house.
They are their own products.
They are
made by the people
chemist.
whose name it is.
They make everything in the facility. Stiarna Gloss is the same way. They make everything themselves. So then they then bottle it, put the label on it, and then distribute and sell it. And they look for distributors and marketers around the country to be able to help them do that. So it's very different. There's what we call the white label companies, which are companies that have been made by a blend house. They're not bad companies. The products are great, and they
products can
do their
certainly be
stuff.
good.
There are other companies, similar like what DIY Detail's doing, where they go, ooh, I really like this product made by this company. I like this product made by this company. I like this product, and they pick and choose. And so maybe 4 products are made at one blend house. 6 products are made by another blender, maybe 2 products.
Kind of a la carte, that sort of thing.
The other thing is they can have a chemist create recipes for them, and then they go to a blend house and have them manufactured.
Yeah.
So that can also be done. So not saying any of them are bad, but that is how that works.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the goal is in the marketability and the usage and whether or not those products actually work for the situation that they're in.
And basically, that's the answer to how can this, small detailer in one town have his own line of products, that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
It usually happens by way of white label, that kind of thing.
Right,
Doesn't
yeah.
mean they're bad, though.
No.
That's the big thing is they can be perfectly good. You just don't know unless you try.
Yeah, the other thing is you could the sometimes guys run into a situation where maybe they are white labeling from a company.
Yeah.
But they don't like that they are using a container that everybody has.
Yeah.
So they make the investment to purchase a different container
We've
to
seen that.
separate themselves from that so people don't go, that looks like the same holder that holds this
Because
product.
internet detectives are always, they think that being in the same bottle
Yeah.
means it's from the same thing that they're familiar with. Not always the case.
Because back in the day, we didn't have the internet, and we didn't have photos,
Yeah.
we didn't have camera phones, we didn't have stuff. So you just would try a new product that you heard about. Lo and behold, you don't know that blend house makes 160 different companies.
Yeah.
That's kind of stuff. So here at the Rag Company, I always choose single source products. That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing. Stephen Wilkie, how many staff work there in the background? Stephen, total employees in the company is just under 50 employees.
And here comes one right now.
Hey, here comes the one that we want
Have
the
a
most.
seat, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, my little brother, next day, Nate.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Nate.
Remember me?
What do you do here?
Name, how long you been here, what you do.
My name is Nate. I guess formerly known as Next Day Nate for some of the people who've listened to the podcast. But I am the graphic designer here and a bunch of other things.
Photographer.
But I'm the graphic designer.
builder,
Yeah.
All those things.
And I get to make, custom special edition
T-shirts and
T-shirts
stickers.
and sweatshirts that nobody else gets.
Mm-hmm.
True.
That's about it.
Yeah. How long you been here?
Geez, I don't know. Feels like 10 years. Especially this week. Probably just over 4 years.
I feel like it feels like, feels like almost five maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
I thought it was almost 4 years, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I love it here. Like everyone has said, all the rumors are true. I used to work with Levi a long time ago, and we kind of just followed each other, and not really meant to follow each other, but
No.
we just kind of have.
Well, we've always been friends, and so we worked at a bike shop together, and then I opened my shop, and I remember calling you that first week I was moving into my shop to hang my curtain, and you and I moved some stuff around, hung a curtain, spent a Saturday together BSing, and then you were like, "Yo, I need a weekend gig. Can I come wash cars?" Yeah, sure, come on over.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's hard work, and I think I only did that a couple months,
You
and
did,
it was rough.
But that's how we've done it. And then Nate's like, "Hey, how's the Rag Company? What's that all about?" And I said, "Come on over, check it out."
Yeah.
And then he stood on his own and did his own stuff there. And Jeff was like, "Ooh, I like that guy."
At the time,
What's he up to?
At the time, I was working at a place that, let's just say that area was slowly becoming illegal, meaning diesel performance.
Oof.
So yeah, that's kind of like the Voldemort of the performance world. And then so I found the Rag Company and I loved it. Jeff and Carolyn and everyone else, especially Jeff and Carolyn, they just kind of give you the creative freedom to do whatever you want.
No, the
so
things you've seen are your
really nice.
ideas, so we love them.
Yeah, so that's been really nice. Just kind of just getting to make whatever you want and get paid for it. So that's
Hard to
exciting.
argue with that.
And I just had a little baby girl about 4 months ago, so I'm very, very thankful of her and my my beautiful, loving wife.
There you go.
So
Perfect.
awesome. Thanks for doing this, guys.
You're welcome. Did you get enough to eat?
I did actually. Actually, Thomas and I just went to like Jimmy John's. But I appreciate, again, Jeff and Carolyn, they supply food for the crew, and I wanted to make sure that all of the crew, all the frontline workers, got all their goodies first. So I overpaid for a sandwich.
Well, we appreciate you taking that.
Yeah.
Taking one for the team, so to speak,
Yes.
with your sandwiches.
But all right, thanks guys. Get back to it.
Thanks,
I know
Nate.
you've only got like 15 minutes.
I think there's a bunch of pumpkin pies under the table still, so feel free to take one of those.
Yeah, there'll be time. We're an hour behind in comments.
All right, let's burn them. Let's go.
All right, thanks, Nate.
Fast,
There we
Dane.
go.
Rapid fire.
Boom.
Thanks,
Tim
Nate.
Jennings.
Tim Jennings, I hope the whole Rad Company family has a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you,
Thank
Tim.
you. Same
Appreciate
to
it.
you.
Mad Hatter Amber.
And just a series
and then
of
something,
blah, blah, blah.
something. And then Steiner Kevin just bought almost $400 worth from you guys. Keep up
Whoa.
the good work.
Heck
Love
yeah,
all
Steiner.
of you. Thank you,
Steiner.
Kevin. We appreciate it. Brittany, Amber, you rock. We love you. Oscar, aren't we all looking forward to getting stuffed? Yes, I know I am.
A good correction
With
there with
food.
food.
Yes,
Yeah, good
I am
clarification.
too, also with that. Hans, Mama Annan. Harry Housewife. Oh, man, I love Mama Dane. And then, man, can Dane's mom have a weekly segment? She's so lovely. She's the best.
She is.
John Hole saying, hello, Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn. And then Grant, watch the plate in front of Dane disappear due to childhood embarrassment stories from mom.
God.
Josh Brodel, best boss ever.
On to Daniel Mao.
Mama Hennon's so sweet. Han, send all that stock to TRCEU, right? And the Drax should make copies of the Anthony photo available in store. Would get a kick out of the Halloween edit in my shop. That's a good idea, honestly. David Morris, this has been a great episode. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you at the Radco and all who are watching. I love our detailing community. Thank you, David.
Same.
Thank you for tuning in and being a part of it. And Cranman, I know this is random, but I'm assuming everyone's here for the same reason. Detailing car care has become such a big hobby for me. I can't get enough. Cheers. Dude, welcome. This is awesome. This is a great hobby. It's something that's weird for me to find all these people that enjoy doing what I've done for so many years and everybody finding the same joy that I find in it. So
And
thank you. It means a lot.
Heads up to you. We normally do this on Thursdays, but we do it every week.
Yep.
So feel free to come on back
Yep,
next
exactly.
Thursday, weeks after that.
Scott Matern, happy Thanksgiving to the entire TRC crew and everyone in the chat. From asking your questions to filling orders, I thank you all. Thank you, Scott.
Nice.
Appreciate you tuning in every week.
Also, nice DMC 12 in the background there. DeLorean.
Mod Hatter. Grave was a great teacher.
Yeah.
Then David Morse, good to see another recovered teacher here. Yeah. And Mod, every day I wake up excited to see everyone unfold thousands of towels. That's so great of you, Maddie. We
Yeah.
appreciate that. Mitchell Long, happy Thanksgiving. Shout out to customer service. They've been nothing but great to me and have been understanding to situations. Thanks, Rebecca.
Awesome.
Yep, Rebecca and Josh are the two. And then Lou's been using Sol with Rupes foam and Meg's microfiber. Seem to be a good medium range. Otherwise, I use Rupes liquids. Nice. There you
Nice.
go. Joey Belinsky, my pup's name's Cooper. He woke up from his nap when he heard you guys say his name.
Oh.
Ha! Who would have thought?
Alexa,
And Aaron,
subscribe to...
Since PNS have their coffee brand, they should make Beadmaker drink. It has an orange color, and it is a Fanta drink color. Beadmaker Prime flavor, orange artificial flavor. Sound yum? Aaron's, we have it already. It's called Peach Mango Dawn, and it's made by our friends at Mountain
So
Dew
good.
Energy.
That is what I had in this cup.
We also have Beadmaker Pepsi, which is Pepsi Zero Sugar Mango Edition.
That mango Pepsi was unreal.
That is amazing.
Shockingly good. Next up, I got Sandy Hill. Will you be stocking Colorlock's vegan leather kit at some point?
Yes, Sandy, we will be. Currently, right now, the vegan leather kit. The thing about vegan leather is the same reason that they're making it. You can use any of the leather care products. Vegan leather is not all that different from vinyl.
Yeah.
So you can use the new kit leather care kit. You can use the old leather care. You can use any of that stuff. So
if you own a Tesla or Rivian or something like that has that, you can use those.
yeah.
All right.
No international shipping. Dang it. Sorry, Hans. Then Dino, I know Hans, if you would like to split shipping costs to the Netherlands so Dane can send it to us privately. There you go. That I would pay to ship it to me. Hans, they just need to give you and me a secret order code so we can get all those cool products, right?
Man. Take
Me and
it
I'll
up with our
volunteer to take
friends
those pallets in the back and
Netherlands.
free your guys' space. I know. Hans, oh man, Yep, he would be
Yep.
broke. Then Jojo, applicator pads, sponges, pucks. How do you care for them? Washable or use and dispose? Store in a container if not tossing? So yeah, you can just store them in a bag or a container. Applicator, sponges, and pucks, basically same way you do your towels. Separate, organize, and then wash separately. how they are. So your tire applicators, wash them all together. Your other interior leather protectant applicators, wash all those together. Your wax applicators, wash all those together. That kind of thing. David Boyce, didn't Josh have a semi-long goatee at Senator? So did I see him in the background work? You're thinking of
Different
John
Josh.
Green
Or John.
or Josh Petro. That's what you're thinking of.
He's got a goatee.
Josh Petro has a big goatee that's about this length.
Yeah, even a little longer. Like
little
hangs.
longer, yeah. But yeah, no, we have two Joshes that work here.
Yeah. All right. Bam.
Jay's Car Channel, happy Thanksgiving, Eve Bros. I'm curious, if I pick up some Uno Advanced, what pads do you recommend? I have the Rupes LHR 15ES. Any of the Rupes pads. My favorite, though, is the blue wool course.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, where's Ant Dog? He is home with his family.
Yep.
Hanging out, getting ready for the big day.
Try and make it easier for people.
He was
Right
here.
in the
He was here
thumbnail.
yesterday. And then Yo Hurl, happy Turkey Day. Thank you all for your wisdom and willing to share it with us. Much love to you and your families. Thank you, man. You as well.
Thank you.
Hugo, try to get a hold of some Ulex for the Ulex. Oh, try to get a hold of some Ulex M for matte paint. Oh, that's
Okay.
smart. And then Hans, look at the famous decorators here. Yo Hurl, I may have clear coat failure on my roof. I'm trying to coat it very soon, and I hear a glaze might be the best way to polish and minimize clear coat removal. I have 8,000 grip polish. Will that be similar? Kind of. Yo Hurl, just be very light with it. Just be very light. That's all I can say. You could use Last Cut, just a light foam pad if you have it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just be careful.
Carlos Diaz.
Question, if I apply a coat of CSL and wait till the next day to apply Exo Top Coat, should I wipe the whole car down with prep before applying? Thanks, fellas, and happy Thanksgiving. You can.
And happy Thanksgiving to you.
You totally can. It's not going to hurt anything. I just use prep as a lubricant, basically. She's right. TRC is super duper. And Brianna Cole saying happy Thanksgiving to you and your families at TRC. The Prince of TRC needs to wear contact lenses. We want the old Dane back. Very funny, Brianna.
To be
Appreciate
fair,
that, man.
the only time I'm wearing these is when I'm on the podcast actually reading the iPad. The rest of the time, I'm like,
Yeah,
this.
you're not.
Yeah,
That's why your mom was so surprised. That's
because I don't wear them
you wearing
in
the
normal.
glasses.
Because guys, I'm
Yeah.
farsighted. In case you didn't know, I can read stuff far away, no problem. It's just up in front of my face. They're like reading glasses. So, the more you know. All right. Next up, we've got Steven.
What would be the best way to clean the carpet wheel liners, as I hate trying to get them clean? Welcome to the story of my life. I just wash
use a
them.
brush.
I don't even use a brush. I just wash them and call it a day. So you can't really, they're never
I
going to
have
come
them on
back.
the Jag. I can't avoid it.
I have them on the Camry, and I do avoid it. Scott Campbell, hey guys, happy Thanksgiving here in Canada. 2 days ago, I shoveled snow, then O&R today. Just crazy. Weird. That's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Hans, Papa.
And then a bunch of, hey.
And then, hey, Jeff, nice to see you, from John. And Alkaline Topic. Dane, don't forget about your promise to give me the Jag.
When did I say that?
That is a good promise. It was great meeting Papa, such a lovely person, said Hans. Alexander saying, happy Thanksgiving, y'all, at TRC. Thank you,
Thank
Alex.
you,
We
and you
appreciate
too.
it. And then, Hans, what about the new stroked waffle towel Papa had and when will it launch? Very funny.
And we read some of these while he was here, but
Yep.
I'm just kind of bringing it back.
Jay's,
through.
I already read that one. Yep.
Yep.
And then Ryan Rigg didn't love this. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for for letting us do this kind of stuff. That's really what it's about.
We can't do it if you guys don't watch. So seriously,
Nope.
if you haven't hit like and you haven't subscribed and you haven't shared it with a friend, I'm asking you all, please do that.
Yeah. Hans, TRC is a bunch of free spirits that have wild ideas and plans, and they work. Thank you.
Definitely right about that.
Thank you,
part.
Hans. John Hull, I'm super proud to be able to represent you guys over in the UK. This has been an awesome Q&A. Thank you, John Hull. And seriously, you guys, reach out to John at Clean and Shiny. He's got some crazy deals if you're in the UK for Black Friday. You can check him out. I've been seeing his email blasts every day. He's doing new stuff every day over this weekend, this holiday weekend. Check it out. And then also check out the Black Friday deals going on at Rag Company Europe.
Yes.
You can pick up, if you've been wanting some Wowos, they got some awesome deals going on the leftovers there. Pretty rad.
So Clean and Shiny UK, go check out John Hull's business. They are awesome.
Yep. And if you're in Australia, New Zealand, make sure you hook up with Car Care Co. And see what they've got happening at carcareco.com.au.
Bye.
Alkaline, you're all a wonderful team, and I'm glad to know you all. Looking forward to working on more projects in the future. Thank you, Dan. We appreciate you all
Thanks,
the time,
bud.
man. And then Hans, Papa Dane was at Waxstock at the Hairy Housewife, letting you know.
Hey, we made it to page 1.
And we're back to page 1 with 2 minutes. Oh, almost 1 minute left. Nick is a professional cat herder too. Yes, he is, Dan.
Very much so.
And then Harry, oh yeah, Hans, yeah, I remember meeting him, but I both want Mom and Papa Dane so I can go to dinner with them. There you go. And then Drac, I use pearls for my own shop, but Noxie uses super plush towels like the Eagles for 11. Works, but it's not super comfortable.
Totally
right.
get it.
And that's Noxie style. I would recommend using the pearls and then following with the Eagles. That's how it works.
I feel
the
like
best.
most people's taste would gravitate towards the pearls once you've tried it.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then Hans, some might lose a mic, right?
Well, he's not here.
And
right
Amanda
now.
Perkins, best place to work ever. Love our TRC team and culture. She is our buyer. She basically places all the restock orders for the entire for all the products, as well as all of our merch orders, all that stuff. She is our main buyer.
Thank you, Amanda.
So thank you, Amanda, for all you do. And then Samantha Sweden saying happy Thanksgiving, guys. Thank you, Sam.
Same to
Appreciate
you.
it. And then Hans, no flute. Nope. Dang.
Oh, boy.
And then G. Davis, he looks just like Clay Aikman. And Rafael Rocha, is a common practice to use a paint prep spray between compounding and polishing, or a paint prep spray is meant to use before sealants coating. So it depends on the person, but realistically, it's designed to be used after you're done compounding and polishing, before you apply your protection. That's what it's for. Now, you can some people use a detail spray to help remove compounds and coatings that are a little stickier or harder to remove. So you can do that as well. So it just depends. It's what you're after. I don't recommend using that because you wipe out some of the oils from the correction if you're doing a compound that you might need still on the car for your polishing or your, basic ingredients, so to speak.
Yeah. And Hans, I need his contact info because I need some stickers.
There you go.
That's true. Nate, look out. Hans is chasing you.
Guys, I'm thankful for my family, but thankful for the detailing community that I've joined. You guys are all awesome. It's like one big family. And no matter what time of day, I'm never alone. Thank you, Darren. Thank you for all you do for us. Hans, I'm thankful for TRC and TRCU.
Thanks, Hans. Prestige, Dane, looking great. Glasses, weight, everything. Levi, killer flannel, very knowledgeable with detailing and appreciate all of your knowledge.
Oh, thank you, Prestige.
Thank you, Prestige. Much appreciated. And happy Thanksgiving.
Harry, also thankful for the detailing community. It's also the best medication for my ADHD. Also thankful for you guys meeting. You guys were amazing, but now feeling like I can call you friends is just unreal.
Oh,
well, thanks,
we
man.
call you a friend.
Yeah, thanks, Darren. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ragnar Rules, TE71X in here, Texan.
Hey,
feels
I know
good to
you.
catch you live after a long while. Feet feels a lot like better after soaking in hot O&R.
Soaking his feet in hot O&R.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, got to do what you got to do, right?
Ragnar Rules.
Thanks, bud.
Fernando, are spray coatings good like Gion Wet Coat good? Yeah, they're good. There's not a lot of longevity in the normal spray coatings, but they're like Can Coat or like Easy Coat. That's the only thing to remember. They're not compared to like the other ones, but they last over a year, and that's the crazy thing. The ease of use and the protection you get is unreal.
Yeah, just don't think of it as a substitute for a full-on real coating.
Well, it's a ceramic coating for a year if you want, but yeah.
It's still long-term though compared to sealants and waxes and stuff. All right.
I like them for vehicles that you're not going to coat all that often or wash all that often. Because I feel like they last a lot longer because they're not getting a lot of washing or driving.
Yeah.
So for like RVs, boats,
that's fair.
winter power sports stuff, hot rods, things like that aren't going to be driven a lot.
Yeah.
Harry Housewife, TRC Love, we're 2 minutes over. Dane, how many questions we got left?
We got about 5.
Okay. Prestige saying, Andy, we miss you. Yo, Hurl, I also have the 3D one and Lake Country pads and Eurofiber 2. Nice. There you go.
Hey.
Sandy Hill, $10. Thank you guys for feeding my catharsis. Here's something for the holidays. We appreciate it, Sandy. Thank you.
Seriously.
For doing that. We appreciate it. And then Stephen Wilkie, you should have mom and dad on more often. We always try. They always decline.
They're self-conscious.
This was great that we had both of them on. I can't believe they were willing to do that.
Yeah. So that was a big deal right there, by the way.
Yep. And then Harry House will also stay tuned to Instagram. Soon you'll see me in the bath this time. Nice.
Oh, no. David.
It's time for the TRC to name some towels after Levi, Dane, and Anthony.
And that is our final one,
Thank you,
with the
guys.
exception of, there are a couple more, but they're small. They're just saying thanks. So we'll get those out there. I'll show Hans, and I'll show Joey, and that's it.
There you go.
So thank you, Hans. And thank you, Joey. Happy Thanksgiving, TRC. Thank you for everything. Enjoy your time off, Joey. We will find a way to enjoy our time this week, and you guys should too. Say hi to the families for us. We appreciate all of you, and just thank you for tuning into this. We hope this is kind of a fun diversion in terms of format from our usual Q&As. I really thought this was a lot of fun.
Make sure you got lots
I
of food.
can't understand a word you're saying, but
This
that's
weekend
okay.
with your family.
Okay.
We enjoy it. We have lots of fun. We eat lots of delicious food. And but seriously, guys, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for allowing us to do this every week. And thank you for everybody who ever chips in or joins in on the Super Chat. I know
Yes.
the team really loved this, and we're thankful we were able to do that. So, again, we're thankful for all of you that let us do this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Dane, take us home.
All right, so final show notes. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. And if you have not hit like or subscribe or shared this with a friend, please consider doing 1, 2, maybe 3 of those things. It helps us out. It helps you out because then we get more interesting questions that you maybe never thought to ask popping up in the chat every week. Speaking of next week, we will be back to our normally scheduled programming then. It will be on Thursday like normal, as usual, so you can look forward to that then. Otherwise, have a wonderful weekend. We will see you, well, back in the podcast studio next time. All right, see you guys.
Bye.